biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuning into the very best. It's yours truly, Jazzy Fizzle, Fizzle, Fizzle. And this is Instinct Radio, man. Tune in, baby. Oh, boy.
What up, what up? What's going on out here in these streets? Welcome to another episode of the 710 of Slickville Show. I am your host, Jay Brown, a.k.a. Mr. 710, and we back up in this piece one more time. Look, I am joined today by my co-host, Mailman Moby. What's cracking?
Not too much. Same old, same old.
We got Young Dino back out here in these streets.
What it is.
And you all probably recognize these ladies. They've been here before, 2 times before. They the second most requested guest.
Who's the first most requested guest?
My brother. My brother's been on a couple more times.
I don't like that.
Right.
But like I said, we have. Hold on, y'all didn't switch.
We did.
Y'all did
switch it
switch
up.
seats.
No, we didn't switch
you
seats.
We're in
the
the
same.
Y'all didn't.
Yeah,
I can
we switched
tell,
something
right,
else
I can
up.
tell right here. That switches the color.
Yeah, it is.
And so we have Ariel, we have Tiara, and we have Ole Miss Amanda up in the play.
Ice cream paint job.
How's everybody doing this evening?
We are fantastic.
Wonderful.
Look, glad to have you all back. Look, we got a great show. We got a great show coming up for you all this evening. Look, I already know this bell is going to be going crazy. Yeah, it works. It's going to be going crazy this evening. We're going to be talking about dating once again. It's Battle of the Sexes Part 3. And look, y'all know how we do this. This is an interactive show. Like, share, comment. Call in. The phone number is 478-569-6474. We just found out somebody else is newly single. So shoot your shot Monday out here in these streets.
Whoa.
What it is.
478-569-6474. I didn't say no name.
You can tell by her eyes.
I didn't say no names. But look, like I said, if you hadn't shared this feed, go ahead and share it. We want to make sure that we want your feedback. We want to know what y'all think about these situations. So we're gonna be talking about interracial dating. We're gonna be talking about single parent dating. We're gonna talk about dating in the workplace. We also gonna have a segment called "Things Not to Say After Sex" that we didn't get to.
We didn't get to that.
The last show.
We didn't get to it.
I know, look, she's like, oh,
You know she got
I got some things.
Right.
And we also gonna play a game called "Quit It or He Can Get It."
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so look, already there we go.
Up top.
Look, they already getting started. What's up, everybody in the chat room already? What's up, Julian? What up, Lil Larry? What up, Kenneth? Shark back up in this thing. And what's up, Ma? How you doing? Ain't Jean? I'm so glad you tuning in as well. Real quick before I get started, I am almost Ethiopian now. Thanks to the Heat Challenge. It was tough, and I met a whole bunch of people that was this weekend that was doing the challenge as well. And it was cool just to see some of those other people that struggle with that challenge of not eating while everybody else around them was eating.
Ice cream.
So hard.
They all trying to figure out like
I don't know how you do that.
the meal preps and all that stuff. Like it was crazy, but I mean I feel good. I want to give a shout out to DP Daryl Patterson. He's been on the show before, and I'm proud of him as far as all that he had going on now. Like he's grown a whole lot since he's been on this show, and so shout out to him. Shout out to everybody else that did the challenge. Shout out to everybody that's doing the challenge for the next time as well. I don't think I'll be doing it the next time. But
You miss them hamburgers, don't you?
Look, man, now, well,
You miss them burgers, don't you?
but if I fall off,
But you look good, though. You look good,
If I fall
though.
off before, between now and the time we do the cruise, we got a cruise. Me and the wife going on a cruise.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's nice.
In
Right.
January. If I fall off by then, I'll go ahead.
January.
And
It is a while.
Yeah, that's a while.
That's my
Well, the summer gonna keep you fit. You'll be
yeah,
all
that's
right.
my goal.
The summer
Like
gonna
if
work.
I can hold it all the way through then I'm good. That's a full-time lifestyle change.
Yeah, that is.
if I don't,
You'll be back on
You'll
that
be calling
challenge.
GP again.
hey DP, what's up, man? I gotta go ahead and sign back up. But Julian, I don't know if I won yet. I hope so, cause I need that bread. But
Right.
you know, if I did not win, I lost 30 pounds in the process.
I know, that's
You
so
won,
awesome.
You won anyhow.
So that
can't
means
do
no
that.
fellas trips, right?
This was a win-win situation.
No fellas trips.
Nah, man, we in these streets, man. What's up, man?
You can't be doing that on a fellas trip, man.
Nah, I'm
Yeah,
not,
we ain't eating soy burgers.
Yeah, nah.
We ain't no damn
no,
soy
no
burger.
tofurkey.
Trying to be on PCH in California.
Hey, man.
Veggie burger.
But look, let me see. I know as I was going through the challenge, I saw one of them. I can't remember who posted it. I think it was you who posted that she was trying to be a snack, but she was. Oh, that was you?
I stole it. I stole it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
She was trying to be a snack, but she was too busy trying to have snacks.
It's hard out here.
And so I was wondering, can a dude be a snack?
Yes, it could
That's
be a
where
whole
it
meal.
originated, I think.
What?
Yes.
I think it originated
Did
with
it
the guys
originate
being a
from
snack.
that?
Yeah, it did.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm lost on this one.
Yeah.
I don't.
I know a lot of
Like
snacks.
Tank, Shamar Moore, you know, when they post certain things on Instagram, Trey Songs, they'll say he a snack. But some people are a dinner.
Some people a whole meal.
Some people are
A whole meal.
Seven course.
Like I was thinking about posting it, but snacks seem too small.
Yeah,
I didn't want to do that. Snacks seem like it
But if
was
they say you a snack, you good though,
Yeah.
bro.
Right. You just can't call yourself a snack. Let
I
the
ain't
women
want
call
that.
you.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, wifey. Let
I
her
know.
call you a snack.
Yes.
Hey, my wife already knows.
We know she on there.
Who a
Look.
snack is.
Sorry, wifey. Tell him he a snack.
My wife already know I'm a snack.
Snacking.
Yak it.
Are we slacking? We slacking?
Hey, look. But
Inside joke.
one thing that I realized with the challenge was it was something that I listened to, like this video that Will Smith was talking about, and it was just winning the battle with your mind as far as the stuff that you want against the stuff that you're trying to do as far as achieving your goals and stuff like that. And it was just a cool motto to say discipline, which is
Yeah,
tough
that's-
out here. in
that's a
these
difficult
streets,
word
especially when
right
it comes to
there.
like food.
It's a difficult
Like,
word.
shoot, we like food, and everybody's not Amanda. Hey, look, anybody that follows Amanda on social media knows she likes to eat.
Oh my God.
You be out
But
here
she don't
snacking?
look like it. She look like she could be from Wakanda. We don't want none of them people fat. Hey, I said we not playing no games. You done been here
No.
before. Yeah, wifey said he is a full course meal.
That's right.
Hey,
I heard
That's
that.
right.
No, but
Somebody
yeah.
getting a snack tonight.
Hey, don't snag it up.
Get the
Goodness gracious.
Don't worry.
Hey,
Your time is coming. Hey, okay, so look, I just want to I'm gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna jump right on into it. And so I do want to talk about interracial dating a little bit, because we have a lot of conversations about it, you know, within our group chat.
dang, she got real close.
All right, let's
Introducing.
hear it.
All right.
Have y'all ever dated outside the race?
I have in high school.
High school?
Yes, high school.
Did that really count? Or was it like,
I mean, that was the only time.
Yeah.
I have quite a bit, actually. It's like since I've gotten to Atlanta, a lot of guys that's not African American seem to be more attracted to me. Probably like Indians and Italians, and I've even had Vietnamese men and Asians.
Wow.
A lot of Caucasians, a ton of white guys too.
No.
So usually, I mean,
Look at that.
I probably only dated really like two, including the one that you guys saw the last time, dated. He and I weren't in a relationship. We had just started dating. But black guys, since I've been in Georgia, which is weird because I thought I would have had, a lot of more black guys. But it's been like a lot of interracial dating with me.
It's the straight hair.
So
I'm telling you.
no,
Straight hair, they
because
love
the
straight
last
hair.
time I had my ball,
did,
and that was
Well, no,
I mean,
can't
I switch
say
it
the
up,
same.
but
So no, I'm a big proponent for building a unit with a black guy.
Really?
I am.
You ain't
actually.
date outside your race?
I would. if
look,
it
her sister
came-
learning something new. The twin,
Yeah.
like really twin,
Listen,
really twin.
There's still a shot. Hold on, guys.
Down to it, if I don't meet like a certain age or something like that, then I'm like, oh, okay, I'll date outside my race. But what I'm looking for, what I prefer, is a black guy.
All right. So what about you? 'Cause you
I'm
seem
open
you
to
know-
who I'm attracted to.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter about race.
I love men.
Yeah.
You know, man is
I
a
like
man
like
to
you.
me. So
So
yeah.
So
You gripped that mic a little
Yeah,
tighter.
she did, right?
She
Nice.
did. Shit.
Said men got real close to it.
I love me. Yeah.
oh goodness, Amanda.
Flashback. Flashback.
Oh my goodness.
Calm down, man.
Oh my God. Y'all don't listen to them.
Yeah.
Don't listen to them.
Man.
Hey, so
Okay.
look, what type of
Wipe that moist off the microphone.
That's so stupid. That's so stupid. So is there a particular cause you know there's different type of white dudes out here in these streets. Like you got I don't know what Macklemore looks like up against Machine Gun Kelly or the Brad Pitts
Not
or
the
the
type.
Thors or
The
Harry Potter.
Thors.
The Thors?
I do the Thors
Yes.
or
No, I'm gonna get to one.
Lisa Bonet's husband.
Who is that?
What's his the Samoa guy.
Yes.
I don't know.
Game of
Him?
Thrones. Game of Thrones.
Yeah, nah,
the
he
king.
can get it.
Now him.
Which one?
Can
Yeah.
you just add him to my list for that
The
game
one
we
who
gonna
was
play?
Yeah, he
with
can
the
get
chick
it.
with the white hair, the dragon princess. I can't even think of her name right now.
You talking about
Her husband,
The boy that's in that new movie, Brave.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know.
and he died because they put the
yeah.
witchcraft on him. That's what she's talking
Not
about.
him.
He's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa?
Yep,
Is that what they said?
Yeah, that's him.
Yes.
Mo-
So
Mo-
him.
Mo-
I think it's Momoa or something.
Momoa?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Momoa, yeah.
Him.
Thanks, Stacey.
Yes. All the way.
Okay.
Shout
Yeah,
out
I
to
mean, I
Stacey.
have a time. I mean, I like it. It depends. I like men, but
Damn,
I
she
mean,
went.
I mean,
Boys
because it
got
could be
deep.
like
Harry Potter could
cause like
get
I
at
love
Uh-huh.
but I'm
Okay.
just like it is a type because I like the It's a kind of corporate kind that's really clean cut. Like I say, like the buckhead Caucasian, like that, the one that's clean cut suit CEO
You like the gray-
type.
what's that
And then
gray?
you have the other ones that are like.
You
They
talking
look
about
like the
Yeah.
one who she's talking about, but they're
Yeah.
tatted
Yeah.
up.
I
You
couldn't
know what I'm
think
saying?
of
They're
that.
tatted up, kind of like beard gang.
Christian Grey.
And then,
Yeah,
you know, with
yeah.
the sleeves and
So
stuff.
you want
It
Sons of
depends.
Anarchy?
I don't care.
What?
Huh?
No,
want
she
Sons
wants
of
the,
Anarchy?
business dress type.
I mean,
No,
it could
she
be.
said
No, I'm
the-
saying it could be business
Well,
type. It
like
could be the
with the
ones that are
beard?
tatted,
Oh.
and then they have the beard. It's just, yeah, I don't know.
One that's tatted. Go ahead.
I
But,
kind of like corporate thugs. I
Yeah,
can
like
do
that.
both.
They can kind of, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corporate
All right.
Corporate thugs.
Yeah, define that.
Yeah, I'm
Please
thinking
define
myself.
But
that.
yeah, it's so your type. That is. So
Oh.
person who looks nice in a suit, but can get it popping. Like if needs be,
Oh,
got a little
okay.
street
So
to
she
him.
she on that ghost type of situation.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yes.
yeah. She,
Yeah,
look.
that's a perfect example. But no, I don't want him to sell drugs.
Yeah,
I want-
we can't dig in the more.
Fake thugs.
Okay, don't be in the streets for real.
I want you to be a thug, but not
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
I mean, I got
petty
a corporate
crime.
job
Yeah.
myself.
Only on
jaywalking.
TV.
Yeah.
Only on TV.
Don't be out here. Don't be out here.
You got a
really-
parking ticket? Okay, come
Oh
on.
yeah, you good, right?
Yeah, that's a good
You ain't
example.
too nice. You ain't too nice. I don't like that. All right, let me see what. Dang, hold on. I was going somewhere else. So would you, if a dude hollered at you and you was like, so tell me about your exes, and he had only dated like white girls.
No,
I would ask why first.
no.
Damn,
I'll
she
ask
sat
why.
straight down.
Tiara, she has a bit of a thing when she sees that.
So
So-
Tay
so what-
so Tay Diggs is a no.
No, that's a
Well,
definite
Tay
no.
Dick says that he is no longer
Going to the
Date
other side.
just
because-
right now because of all the criticism he
But he
gets.
blamed-
But before he did blame black women
Yeah.
for criticizing him, and that's why he shied away from dating.
Well,
black
he
women.
finally got the light bulb on, so
That's what
Really?
makes me think
kudos to
about it.
him.
Was it the
Yeah,
light
whatever.
bulb or was it black women
Yeah.
light bulb?
I don't
know,
think the
right?
light
I
bulb
don't
came
know.
because how you gonna
I
let
still
somebody
count
else
Tay Diggs
detour
out.
you from
You
dating?
count him out?
anyone?
Yeah, he didn't
That's
date
crazy.
black people.
Oh, I'm not dating white women anymore because of what black people are saying. That's
Yeah.
idiocracy.
Maybe he finally realized I look stupid and ridiculous for
Really?
only dating white women.
Maybe he said, I don't want to lose my fans.
That's what I think
He's
it was.
been lost
It
his
was more about
fans
his
if you're
image.
going to lose them. He's
Yes.
been married to how many white women now?
You just
No.
said
He
but.
lost his fans when he took that booty pic and him bent over and looking gay and stuff.
Wait, hold on.
I didn't see
Glad
that.
I
I didn't see that.
On Shade Room, yes, because he was
Change
in that
subject.
Broadway
Change
show.
subject.
He's in
What?
some kind of Broadway show, but it's it was rumors about him being gay now.
So how y'all March Madness
yeah. What
brackets?
was you
How
saying,
y'all March
you know?
Madness brackets doing?
Florida State.
We don't want to talk
Go
about
Nose. Go Nose. Nose.
Oh yeah, y'all not gonna be happy.
Guess
after
y'all didn't watch
next
that
week.
Xavier game last night.
I think
No.
everybody went to sleep on that.
Go Duke.
Yeah, UT got put out yesterday.
So,
They
about
alumni.
your question with the exes. One, I don't ask that question because
Neither.
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
And two,
You don't want
if
him
it
to ask
com-
you?
if they ask me about my exes, I guess I could inform him a little
You don't
bit,
wanna know.
but I don't see how relevant it is. But if a
She shot me a mean
guy
eye. Like,
did date like all white women, my question would be like, okay, one, are you trying something new? What's your change of heart come from? And then two, that's just more women that he potentially can be looking at on the other side.
wait, hold on. Let me, because when growing up, I dated all white women.
I'm
But there
not
was no
surprised.
choice.
Some father bunny.
Right. We was holding it in from last time.
I'm not surprised.
Where I grew up in Wisconsin. There was 4 other black people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Was
So-
your wife
well, that makes
So-
sense.
black?
No, my wife is black.
Oh, wow.
Very black.
Interesting.
What's very
Probably
black?
darker than you. No, I'm just joking. But anyway,
Like 2 shades.
touche.
So that's very black. Considering
uh,
you only like white women, so that would.
No, I don't only like white women. You date whatever you have available to you. And you don't criticize or discount anybody because of their color. First of all, so I mean, if you
If only
only
that
like
applies to
Mississippi
black
black,
people.
then do you? But I don't think you should criticize somebody for finding love where they find love.
I think it's a problem
mean-
when they exclude a race or they exclude complexions, colors, just for the sake of thinking that that is not good as lighter colors. That's where I have a problem.
Okay, so,
So
you're talking
not saying- I
about a
think
lot
you
of black
can like
women
who-
then.
I think you can like who you like and who likes you. But if you go ahead and say, I just don't date dark skin, I don't like that. Because you're excluding someone for no reason. So that's where I have a problem.
So what about the African American women who look at a financial situation and say, you know what, I don't think a guy of color can provide this for me, and they only
Finances
date.
can change. Your skin tone, except if you bleach it or something, doesn't change. That's how you were born. So you're being excluded just how you look. Now your situation, that can always change. But you're just telling me I don't like when there's a hierarchy based on complexion. I just don't like it. And I see it a lot with black men because they'll go and date, the exotic look or the mixed look, or you'll know the ethnicity is ambiguous. You'll like that. But you won't like a black woman if she looks just black. Because we get it all the time. We get, what are y'all?
What are y'all?
We're black.
We're black. Okay?
Really?
Straight
Really?
black.
But
Okay.
see, that's what I'm saying. Like they have to actually just being black is not good enough. You have to be mixed with something.
That's
So,
not.
I don't like that.
know. I don't
No, we encounter that all the time.
I guess as a man, you encountered it more. Like I get more women who ask me about my financial status, and look at it
You're in
from that
Atlanta.
point. So no, that's not Atlanta. I'm talking about worldwide. I've been all over. So it seemed like women are more attracted to, green things, and that helps make their decisions as opposed to what color you are.
I mean, I do know somebody that will probably exclusively only date light skin though, or like Hispanic or Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just his thing.
Yeah.
Huh? No. That's what they think. That's what they think.
Hey, that's a savage right there. that was savage. Are you
He's supposed to,
Damn.
But
I'm sorry.
he's
Inside
supposed to
joke.
slid that in.
Yeah, that was a punt.
So these
to the gut.
Caucasians
No,
or
no,
Mexicans, these are who you meeting on aisle 7?
No, they
On aisle 7?
This is what this is what they
Look,
think.
she getting upset.
Shot.
Damn. Woo.
Okay,
Real high.
Cause
Damn,
see,
slick.
cause see, I'm not the type that shy away from anything. What I'm attracted to more is red bone, Hispanic women, stuff like that.
She
But
said,
I'm not
"Hola,
exclusively.
¿cómo está?"
It's not all about, hey, that's all I date. If I find you pretty, you pretty. I don't care what race you are.
So what
And
makes you more attracted?
I don't know.
to
I guess
red
it's just
bones and
I mean, it's just
Hispanics?
like a woman saying that
Red
she like a
bones.
man that's
That's what he
over
said.
6 foot. You know, it's a preference that you have in your mind.
It's true.
It's not that
But
you.
women
I'm not
have a
exclusively
reason.
though.
I can tell you if I want somebody 5'11" and a half or taller, I can tell you why. So if you are only or mainly attracted to that, then you should have a reason.
It's just what I mean. I like the exotic look.
Do
I
you
like
think
the
it looks
look.
better?
So there it is.
Lighter is better.
No, it's not. It's not better. It's just
He
I
likes
like
the exotic look.
Cause see, I'm dark. I'm already dark. It's like you know how you like
What'd
the
you
whole
say?
opposite attract thing. That's just the way I see
Nah,
it.
So you
man,
think
English.
chocolate
Huh?
and vanilla
Nah,
look good
English.
together? So
No,
you want
it don't have to be vanilla. It can be in. But I'm
It can be
saying
caramel.
French
it can be
vanilla.
any color. Really, for me,
No,
any color.
he made it clear when he said it can be
It's
matched.
your fault. It's your fault.
No,
He
but
is
see,
digging.
You threw my boy in the deep end
no,
down
you
here.
good. You good.
You
Because
threw him in the
I like to
deep-
explain.
Look at the eyes right now,
I like to
Joe.
explain
She-
because it don't bother me.
Her
I
ice
don't-
cream to
it
melt.
don't
And
matter
she's
what color.
like, I said I like men, but I hate you.
No, but it don't matter what color. I would date you. I would definitely date you. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't
I
matter
have
what
two
color.
black friends. I'm not racist.
Right.
That's exactly
Hey.
what
That's
that
what
kind
I'm
of comment was.
That's what I'm hearing.
No,
I have a neighbor who's
no.
black. You're a pretty dark skinned girl.
So hold on, no, hold on. Let me hold
pretty
on.
for
It's
a dark-
okay
pretty
for
for
a
a
woman to
dark-skinned girl.
self-explain herself, but a guy can't do it. If she just self-explain
No, but
it.
they know me. They know.
Yeah, that's-
We all
that's
joke
not-
about it, but they know. I mean, we
Yeah,
talk
we-
about
yeah,
it.
we know.
But it don't matter to me. Seriously,
That's
All
not what
serious.
that is. I was being funny.
Because this is something we've done
Real
this
funny.
since the beginning of college.
Real funny.
Like his number one go to is a particular singer.
Maya, I'll say it.
Oh,
Maya,
yeah.
I love you. I love you, Maya.
It don't matter who it is. It don't matter who it is. We can't get him up off.
Yeah.
Of it. It didn't matter.
Same girl,
It wouldn't
whole
matter
time.
who or what the color was or anything. That's his prototype. And so when y'all was talking about last time y'all was on, you say Idris Elba.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
it was
they
just-
did
it
go
was
all
boom.
crazy.
Idris Elba can, yeah.
But we can do like a Idris Elba, Shamar Moore. Like it's a wide range.
Yeah.
I'm just not going towards one shade and that's it.
I did.
Yeah, I'm not
You know?
I'm not either now. If I feel
Yeah,
you
y'all-
pretty, you pretty. I don't
They
care
went
what you-
Yeah.
pretty chocolate last time, didn't they?
I mean, yeah, he.
But
look.
probably what he's trying to say is because I kind of get it. Most of the time, you do see lighter tones with darker, with the opposite sex of the darker. Just like you guys probably love you some chocolate. And to be honest, I really
She
don't
like all men,
lean
too.
towards that side. When I,
Lean,
so I
lean,
can-
there you go. Lean. Oh, that's it.
I'm trying
She
to
love
like
it.
a man.
She love it.
Look, oh man.
yeah.
Look, look.
Yeah.
You got drool a little bit when you said that.
But, you see, like when he's talking about opposites attract. I mean, how many times have y'all seen these big, huge dudes with these real small
girls.
women?
Yeah.
Like,
It is. It's true.
Yeah.
Because Shaq like his women tiny.
Like,
Well, anybody
like
tiny
him.
under his
Yeah.
hands. Never mind.
And
Yeah.
so, I mean,
Number
it's
17
just
or
how it
some
happens. You
shit.
see these real big people in these little bitty vehicles. Like, I don't understand why.
Why? do
Why?
they do that? And then they be hatchbacks too, don't they?
That's what happens.
Why you
Little smart cars.
6'6" in a Prius?
Your credit 520. You got to get what you can
That
get,
crap is
man.
so irritating.
Man, you
Hey,
6'2" in an
Yeah, I
escort.
get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Hey, but hold on. Let's stay there for a minute, right? Because no,
We
I'm
just
not, I'm
forget
not
You don't
going.
like it?
No, I'm not going to him. I'm not
forget
going to
him.
him. Let's talk about African American couples. Because I've said this once before. You traditionally do see either a light skinned lady and a dark skinned man, or a dark skinned lady, light skinned
Light-skinned
man.
man, yeah.
I mean, you don't stop pointing fingers, man.
Well, it's his wife. Everybody, his wife.
Oh, you all are the same color, right? You
No.
and your wife?
What's your complaint?
No.
Yeah, his wife.
Oh,
darker.
okay,
She
yeah.
dark.
Yeah, see, he a red bone.
Yeah, he.
That's
Yeah,
what
he. Yeah, he.
Red
Yeah,
bone.
hey, ring the bell, ring the
You
bell.
know you light skin.
Yeah, he a
Don't
red
play.
bone.
You know you
I
light.
tell you, light skinned R. Kelly, but anyway.
Look at you on the screen. Just go on.
It ain't the
Is
light.
that you or the light?
Hold on, hold on. Real talk. Hold on. It's 3-3 in here right now. Look at the screen. It's
Oh,
3-3.
that's how we doing it now.
3-3.
Oh,
three and
yeah.
trying to keep it even,
Wow.
That's
yeah.
how we're doing it
Put
now.
Bellman right here. He's gonna be her complexion.
But yeah, no, you're red bone. It don't matter.
Yeah, you know you.
It's okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dude, just accept the fact you're part of Drake's gang.
Stacy said, "Call him Red Man. You a hater." Anyway,
But yeah, so I mean, how's that a criticism? Like, I mean,
That's what I'm saying. It's
black
Man,
is
I'm trying to
beautiful
listen
regardless
at
of
you,
what
and you
color
keep
it
licking
comes.
your lips, man. Don't be licking your
Hey,
lips.
dude,
while
scoot
you
over there.
y'all.
Scoot
Yeah,
over.
licking his lips, explain it.
Really, you gonna ding it? All right, really?
No,
Nah,
go ahead,
Puerto
go
Rican mommy over here.
Go ahead, I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
Anyway,
You were just taking up for him. Now he like him.
hey, no. This is no holds barred. You know, everybody do for their own. But yeah, so why does that matter? Like, why does it matter? Because I've dated. I mean, because honestly, you can find the most beautiful, dark, like chocolate, no blemish skin, like purple, and that looks absolutely gorgeous. Or you can be light skinned, or you can be, in between caramel. It doesn't matter. So, black is beautiful to me. So, and I mean, we talked about it before, and we said we weren't gonna get on like light skin, dark skin, but does it really matter?
That's what we're saying. Does it really matter? Because if
No.
it didn't, then you wouldn't say, "Well, I prefer,"
like light skin.
or "I'm mostly attracted to this kind."
But
That's where it's offensive.
I prefer women.
Well, then you prefer women, not
So-
I prefer light skinned women, or I prefer Hispanic women who have a little curl to their hair. So that's when you.
But I mean,
start,
if that's the person who give you
yeah, but that
double
doesn't.
take, now.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that the person who's not that might get offended.
So
Do you guys
you-
remember
you have a
when
per-
Gilbert
Gilbert
Arenas?
Arenas.
What he said about Lupita? Did you guys remember that?
Who is Lupita?
she's the
You don't know who.
Dark
Of
skin.
course you wouldn't know who Lupita is. Of course you wouldn't.
Black Panther too.
Oh, she was in a
I
lot
ain't
of
even watched
stuff.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
Remember when Eva
watch
She
it.
Longoria? I bet
was in
you
a
know
lot
who
of
that
movies.
is.
Man,
He
that's
probably
a
wouldn't know who
movement.
Eva
That's-
Y'all know I
Longoria
don't go to
is.
movies.
Anyway,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
said
yeah.
because of her dark skin that she was unattractive.
Now, see, that's not me. I wouldn't
See,
say. I
that's
definitely would say
where
that.
I have issues.
Oh, there
thank
she
you.
is.
There
Oh,
she is, and she's
okay.
beautiful.
Yeah, I know who she is.
So, but he said because of her dark skin, that just automatically made her unattractive.
But
Now, there's a black man
that's him.
whose wife was
Well, somebody really
Spanish, right?
Gilbert Arenas anyway.
But I'm just
he-
saying, I don't like that
He
kind
made
of
a lot of
attitude
money, though.
towards black women.
Understood.
Yeah, so it's
Completely
different from
understood.
your preference. It's just saying that, no, you're dark skin, so I equate that to unattractiveness.
But no, I'm gonna leave
Yeah,
it
that's
alone.
not me though. I ain't
Yeah.
nothing like
Okay,
that.
so this will go to why athletes lean more to
Of course they do. You
not
can see all
African
their wives.
American women, and all their wives are different nationalities or either Caucasian.
Is it
When
is
you
it
get into
when
a
you're
different
exposed to more?
Brackets.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to get to that because it's the same thing with black women. You have, I think it's Alfred Woodard. Her husband is white. The guy who created Star Wars, he's a billionaire. His wife is black. He made it known that he loves black women. Robert De Niro, he's one of my favorite. His wife is black. He loves black women. So, even though people, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, they have their own preferences and stuff. When you get to a level like that, when you start touching a little bit more money, you're exposed to different nationalities that's just in your circle. It doesn't mean that we had this little black girl in the same NBA party, and instead of picking her, you went over there to this Brazilian
I don't
chick.
know. I think they intentionally choose women that are not black
Well,
athletes. So
see,
I don't think it's
about
about
to-
circle.
I was gonna
I
bring that
think
up.
that they their trophy for their status where they are now is either a white woman or
Close
a
to
mixed
white.
girl, not a black girl. And I don't think that's exposure because they're around a lot of black people because there are black girls there too. But they choose as their trophy a white woman.
Yep, they feel like they've arrived. So let me get a white girl, and I feel like I made it.
Is that what they say, or is that what it looks like? Because I hear,
No, I
hear a lot
was
of
just having
people.
this conversation yesterday with the athlete,
And
and I asked him, yes.
I got
They
me a
said,
white girl,
yes.
but I got bread now.
Yes.
They feel like they accomplished something.
Yes.
Like, you can get a white girl on
Wow.
Tuesday.
Well, like-
You gotta have no bread.
I mean,
Like,
not
none of
the
their
not
wives
the
are
type
black.
that they be
It's very
fooling
minimal.
with. Theirs is like they're at the top of the food chain with these. I mean, you got to be damn near like a kept bitch. These are kept women who have reached a certain status, and they almost like pass arounds. It's a group,
Yep.
that
they
you're
keep
in,
passing
and they
around.
keep passing
That's
around
not
until
a
you.
trophy if you
Chat room,
pass
why
it
do y'all
around.
think
They
athletes
consider
have
it
They
still
think
marry
it
them.
is. They think it is.
Yeah.
I think
Chat room,
it's,
why do y'all think athletes have white girls?
I'm gonna tell you why I think it is. I think it's more so that whole what you can't have. You know what I mean? That's how they feel when you coming up and you don't really have nothing, and then you finally get there. Then you like, oh, I can get her now, and that's where I feel like it's that whole, how back in the day, black men were supposed to date white women, and it's that whole mindset of, okay, I'm gonna take it. I got this.
Man, if you was in a league, you would be with some Mexican.
I would. I probably find
Or Hispanic girl.
I'm not.
If Maya's still single, though, I'll be there.
I have heard that.
Already.
You like
You know,
Carrie
they talk
too?
about
Carrie who?
Hilson.
Yeah, she can.
I thought you were talking about Kerry Washington.
Carrie Hilson.
She was with Serge Ibaka.
Taboo. That's what. There it is, Bob. That's what I was talking about. It's all taboo.
Yeah.
To date a white woman.
Yeah. It's the whole.
I've
You're not
heard-
supposed to do this.
But I got a white woman.
Situations in
show
which
offy.
athletes or black dudes say it's the attitude that they just don't want to have to deal with.
I heard that a lot too.
And that white women might be a little bit more submissive when
They
it
are
comes
very
to-
submissive. That's true.
And so
So can you
I get
get
that a lot.
to
They
some
don't.
women?
They don't get as much lip. Well,
Yes.
I know you should know. You've been with the
a plethora, a whole heap of white women.
And let's keep ringing.
Hey, hold on. No. So I can throw some other races in there too. I just don't. I'm equal opportunity. I love women. So
Don't put your numbers out there.
Well, it's said
I'm
that
not. They just tried to.
But it is
it's said
said
Throw
that
me
white
down the
women
alley
are more
right there.
submissive,
Yeah.
right?
And
They're
they'll
less,
take more.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Oh, honey, you going to cheat?"
But
Okay.
guess what? They got that
They do.
$2 million health life insurance policy on you too, and they're on Snap
Very
right after
calculated.
cut you up. You remember when they cut that man up and put him in jars and laid them all around?
Talking about Lorena Bobby.
Just saying, you
You
gotta
watch
know what you
Lifetime
sign
a
up
lot?
for.
So about
Watch
Shoot
out.
Your Shot Monday, be careful. See why snap.
Yeah,
Just
right
saying, you
here.
gotta be aware because they have them policies intact. They have everything. The moment you even try to walk out that door, guess what? You're not leaving with half. You're leaving with less than half. Like, it's calculated. So that's why I don't really approve of that whole, oh, well, white men are submissive and they'll listen more and they're more domestic. No, it's for a reason.
Yeah, they're
and
only
guess
dating
what?
for a reason.
If something were to go down and said, hey, choose between your black husband and all your white lineage, who do you think they're going to choose?
And they wouldn't accept you at their house if you didn't have status either.
Exactly. So
So
you
if you were
feel
just a
like you
regular
accomplished
guy-
something, but if you were Joe Schmo working at Denny's, you're not coming up into Papa's golf club with her.
Sure not.
But because you're an athlete
So,
and you have
so
money,
y'all holler at Joe Small working at Denny's.
I sure would not.
Hey, look, if y'all
Does he own it? Does he own it?
What
Right.
the hell?
If he owns it,
What the hell? So
hey, look, this is the 710
Just like them.
Slickville
it's
show
not
with
just like them.
go ahead.
I know.
Oh, yeah, this is the 710 Slickville show with Ariel, Tiara, Amanda, Dino White, and Mailman Moby. If y'all got any questions,
Mailman
comments,
Mix.
go ahead.
You got to
Right.
move
Call
on.
in 478-569-6474.
You know I'm gonna get you.
All
You know I'm gonna get you.
That's all right.
You know I'm gonna get you.
Mexican
So-
love and Mobley.
Eating
you,
out vanilla ice
I
cream.
like
love
every.
all men. and she hates.
I like all women.
Okay.
I like all women.
You didn't say.
I did say that. I said I just
No,
have
he
like
goes,
I have a
I'll even date
look
you.
that I like.
I know,
No,
like,
he didn't say
you.
even.
I
see,
say
he
even.
Just
Really,
like
he said
scraps
it
on
like
the
that.
plate.
I said I would definitely.
Mister, I
date
won't
you.
No,
take
he
it.
didn't heard that.
I didn't say
I
even.
am a
He
hurry.
said I would
Change
He
it
said
to
definitely.
now.
No.
He said
Am I
definitely.
like some kind
I
of
said
bone bitch or
definitely.
something? Am I cute
I
to
mean,
be dark skinned? Is that what you're trying to say?
Look, you fine. If that was you.
Right.
You fine.
That's how she's
Okay.
getting to.
You
You
fine.
got it. Finally. Up top. Good. Great job.
I'm about to knock you out. Hey, look, so let me see real quick. Let's go to one of these quick segments. I'm trying to think which one I want to go to. What y'all want to do? Y'all want to do quit it or he can get it or things not to say after sex?
I like the quitter. He could get it.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, of course.
You work at Denny's, you can't get it.
Of course you do.
If you own it, you can.
all right, quit it, he can get it.
You all right? What I said?
All right, so how
I got
does
some cold water in here.
Okay.
there's some water right there. We're gonna splash on both of them. We're gonna bless it first.
Man, don't start crying.
You know, she
Nah.
no, but
Fire hose.
No, you gotta find
all right, so how this gonna work? We're gonna bring up a picture, and we are gonna see if they are going to quit it or he can get it. It's gonna be. Let's see who we got first on the
Yeah,
the
man.
screen. Look, that'd be solid.
He probably did that.
You know he
Is
did.
that number one?
Who is that?
Oh, that's Penny
Penny.
Hardaway.
That's
Hardaway.
Penny, right?
Oh. It was.
Penny Hardaway.
All right, let's see who we got. So look, let me get out your way so you can see. And then we got.
Quit it. Quit it. Definitely quit it.
All right, so LeVar
Can't stand
Ball.
that dude, man.
LeVar Ball quit it. Why is quit it on
He's
LeVar
so
Ball?
obnoxious,
He
and
talk
he's
too
not
damn
attractive.
much.
And he's not attractive.
No kind of way. I
Yeah.
couldn't even force myself if he was a billionaire to think about something like that on top of me.
I thought you loved all men.
I can't deal with that.
What about you on top of him?
I pass.
Yeah.
That makes me. You know how some women force it? I couldn't even force it
Yeah,
with him
right.
to just live comfortably. No.
Hey, chat room, let us know if you quit it or he can get it. All right, so what we got on picture number 2?
Yeah, share the link. Share the link.
Oh yes, Tommy.
All right, so
Quit it.
we got Tommy from Ghost.
Yeah.
I mean Tommy from Power.
From
Ghost homeboy.
Amanda would hit it.
But
Amanda, you
I quit it.
yeah, I think I'll quit it.
All right,
you
so we
think?
got.
You're not sure though. Huh?
Is it because of his skin tone?
No.
You're not down with the pink?
You don't like
I think
Irish?
that's what it
Is it
is.
because of the skin
Like
tone?
The
Irish?
pink, it might be too pink.
I mean, St. Patty's Day coming up.
St. Patty's Day just passed, okay?
Same difference.
I didn't partake then. I'm not going to partake now.
Oh, you're not on the River Green.
I am not.
I'm good with that pink. All right. Oh, so just so y'all can see, I don't know if they'll be able to see that, but they looking at pictures. There we go. So look, who we got next? So Tommy is 2 quitters and 1 hit it. Y'all don't need to see that. All right, who we got next?
TD
Is
Jakes.
that the
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Wow.
I don't
Quit it.
think
That's
that way
so
of
random.
him.
Quit it.
Wow.
You
So random.
Dang, my wife that hit Tommy.
I was looking at that.
dang.
Dang.
I bet you ain't gonna hit TD Jakes though.
Y'all don't want the word?
Y'all not gonna
I quit that.
y'all gonna quit TD
I quit
Jakes?
that.
Yes. Quit
Amanda,
it.
which one you said?
I don't know, cause my dad
But-
is a
but he
bishop,
owned Denny's,
so I
though.
don't- I mean, I wouldn't mind
There's
being a first
more
lady.
to
My
it
mom
than
was.
just-
Yeah, apparently there is. Yeah, you got
Amanda would hit it.
There you go.
Well, my dad is a bishop, and so my mom is a first lady.
Ah, so you
I
used
was-
to being
I was
here.
raised in the church,
Dad,
and
that's
he's
okay.
not completely helpless looking. He's lost a lot of weight. He's a handsome black guy now. I mean, he's way old. He's old enough
What
to
up,
be
Slick?
my father.
What up, Slick?
He's old enough to be your grandfather.
Yeah, so
Oh, no, be
I
your
don't know.
dad.
Yeah,
Your
it's a little
grandfather.
bit much.
Might make TD Jakes pacemaker stop.
Yeah,
Oh, my
I don't
God.
even think about him in that way. No way. It's a sin.
TD Jakes on
Really?
it.
Hey, it's a
I
sin.
feel all
It's a
dirty
sin.
already with that.
Really?
Yeah,
You all over the mic talking about men. Now you trying to
All
cover.
right, so we gonna quit it on TD Jakes. Y'all don't
I
even
can't
like
believe you put
Jesus.
TD Jakes
Nah,
on there.
they don't like
Yeah,
Jesus.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, so who else we got next?
Oh,
Rick
wait,
Ross.
he doesn't look like
Oh.
that
No,
anymore.
we talking about
Oh.
Port of Miami Rick Ross, not
Rick Ross, the
Uh.
boss.
the new one that
I was
just
about to say, he doesn't look like that anymore.
not the one that just had lipo that just had.
No,
Think
quit
Big
it.
Meech.
Yeah.
Quit
Larry,
it. Quit
who?
it.
Whipping work.
I'm down.
You down?
Yeah, she down.
You like big
I
man?
said that the last show.
She did say that.
Oh, you
I
did?
said I like
Yeah,
Rick
yeah.
Ross. Yeah, I like
She
Rick
do
Ross.
like Rick
I
Ross.
said if I got a clean cut big dude who keep himself smelling good, you know, your hygiene is on point, and then they dress, they make their swag go harder, and I like him. He
So his
tatted
belly
up and
wouldn't
stuff.
bother you?
That
What
wouldn't
about
bother
the
me.
new Rick Ross? He still got man boobs.
He does still have man boob and probably the extra skin.
I think
You can get
Did
that
that
removed.
removed.
Yeah, he could, but I'm sure he hasn't yet.
So hold on, you.
So with or without the
She
skin.
discounted a lot of black guys. If y'all
You want
notice
to
this,
crispy or you are get it?
she shooting down a lot of black guys.
I am not. A lot of black guys haven't gone and got lost. What is it called?
Lap
Weight
band?
loss surgery. So
Gastric.
no, a lot of guys can't afford that.
That's-
So
That's true.
No
can
black man
afford it.
so
So
far.
Yeah, quit it.
Note to self.
I'm gonna quit it.
Quit it. Quit it. Hit it. Man, y'all quitting everything.
I know.
Man.
All right, so who
Show
we
us
got next?
something we want to hit. Right.
Oh Lord.
If I didn't think he was gay,
Yeah.
I would hit it.
Damn, y'all got so
I told you, like,
so
every
deep.
black dude,
they so deep with
It's
it.
not every black dude.
Every
right?
black
Do
dude,
that.
they just
Don't
shut
do
down.
that.
I do
Yeah,
think.
I
she-
shut
every
down.
black dude, right?
What's the
Right?
matter
Yeah,
with
she
you?
threw you
I
under
shut
the
down
bus.
Tommy too.
Hold on, watch yourself
Yeah,
explain.
Tommy.
If I can confirm that he
If
is
I can-
heterosexual,
I can neither
get it.
confirm
I
nor
would
deny.
hit it.
Yeah.
Well, what if his confirmation was hitting you?
No, that don't
That's
mean
not a
that's a
confirmation.
confirmation.
I mean, what do you need? What do you need confirmation? You need to hit somebody.
I need a
else?
lie detector, something to confirm that he is heterosexual.
Damn.
Because I think he gay.
Boy, they got some guidelines over here on
Okay.
my right.
What it? I'm
Somebody
trying to think.
lawyer,
What's
I
the
think
All
test?
gay
these
is a
law
good
codes.
guideline.
There's no
It's a
real
deal
test.
breaker.
I'm
You
saying
right, you
because
right
you
about
have him
that.
up there, I still think
How he interacts with men, no.
I think he's bi-curious maybe.
Yeah. He might be bi.
What
I'm sure
about
he
you,
like
Amanda?
women.
Odell fine as hell. I
is
like
fine.
Odell. He is fine.
There's a
So
lot of fine gay men.
Amanda has
Yes.
proven her statement so far.
Welcome to Atlanta.
It's a lot of gay.
My
Ah,
wife.
man.
They
wanted-
married too and with kids.
My
Yes,
wife
I
wanted
know.
to make the list for y'all. Who would she put on the list? She was saying she would put like Jesse Williams on the list,
He can.
and
He
she
can
was
get
gonna
it.
put just all people that she liked, which was gonna get her.
Really?
I wish your wife would have
What's
done
really
it.
going on?
She on here talking about who she wouldn't hit.
Yeah,
and
she
who
thumbing up and thumbing down. She in it.
Yeah, she in
That's
there.
what's
she
up,
say
man.
about
Real
Odell Beckham?
talk.
She said thumbs down. She said
Why?
thumbs down. Why? Baby,
She don't
you
need
gonna
to
do,
explain that.
I'm
No,
just
no.
curious.
Because he ain't Jason.
Because he kind of
Good
got some
reason.
feminine
She
ways.
did say
Do Tommy.
she did say she'll let time.
Really?
Knock her out. I get home. Wait till I get home. See what this snack is gonna be.
Okay.
And so, what's the
No
next
snack
picture we
tonight.
got? Yeah, you know.
Who is that?
Oh,
That's Penny Hardaway.
Penny Hardaway.
I don't know how he look.
Yeah, he
He
can
look
get
like
it.
that.
Okay. He used
You
to be
never
a
watched Penny
baller.
Hardaway play ball?
He used to play for Orlando.
Let him play.
Him
Go
and
play.
Shaq.
He can get it.
He can get it. Penny can get
Look,
it.
she just said that just so she can.
Nope.
I know. I need at least one too.
Look,
At least one.
He black. Oh yes, okay,
About
yes.
6'6".
Penny about 6'7".
Yeah,
That's a
about
good
6'7".
height. That's a good height.
He's the new coach of Memphis.
Yeah.
That's a
Shouts
nice
out
height.
Penny.
Yeah, he can get it.
Oh, okay. Look, Penny can get it.
Finally.
If you looking at
Finally,
Penny Hardaway,
yeah, we
Yeah,
was
I'm trying to
worried.
show
What
them
it look like right there.
Trying to show them a picture
You
of
trying to
him.
show them a good picture? Well, it won't be one that's
Not recent.
after 2000.
No, look back to when he was playing.
You better look back at 95.
Yeah,
It
back
won't
when he
be-
was point
It
guard.
won't be one where he was
Where he had just got some shoes.
I mean, just run through those, but this he's a legend now. Penny Hardaway's a freaking
he
legend.
can still.
How can y'all not? Yeah.
Look,
He
look.
look like he can.
Y'all never
Yeah,
knew
before he
Penny.
got
He's
shot.
aging. He's aging very well. Actually,
Yeah. So he can still. Yes, Penny.
Penny only.
Penny said he can
He
get it.
just
I had to
old.
force her into Penny.
Y'all did not have to force me.
Force her.
I know. Had to force me.
All right, was that number 7? Okay, so look, what we
Dang, I
want
only
to do.
got one.
What we want
You
to do.
didn't
is-
get that.
We got 3 more. But what I want y'all to do is I want y'all to see if I want y'all to guess if Mailman would quit it
Hey, who
or
was
if she
that?
could get it.
I can already tell you, I'm getting.
Oh,
I
so
hit
now
that
let's
one.
see.
Come on.
Huh?
Already.
see.
All right, so yeah, let's see.
Yes, sir.
Like that though,
He.
Hey, that's without makeup.
Get it.
and hair.
Get it.
Hey,
I would hope.
she got her hair
No,
pulled
he
back.
would not. Dang.
No, she don't.
Hold on. So
She got no hair?
She shaved her
She
head.
shaved-
Annihilating.
She
We
did
still
say-
good.
so what you say?
I said, get it.
Get it?
Quit it.
Quit it?
Quit it.
Quit it. What we got, Mailman?
Man, I would get
Thank
that.
you. I would hope so, Melman.
Well, I don't like she cut her hair though. I
Yeah,
don't like
but
that.
she's still
But,
beautiful.
Be a
but I
struggle.
still,
He be like,
no, it won't be a struggle with no,
Hey,
because
baby,
I
put
know
on
how
this
she,
wig right
I
here.
know how she look with her hair.
No, but if she decided to keep it like that,
Oh, this wig.
I'll
on.
tell
I
you.
still get it, but I'll be like, man, baby, we have
You throw on the lace front.
Yeah, we have to
yeah,
talk.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying though.
Hey,
yeah, but I
hey,
mean,
real talk.
But
gotta
see, the
talk.
rules are you
Your
said
soul
like
glow on.
that.
Like that, just
That's
like
why
I
I
did.
said
Just like
I
I did
said no go.
I'll take
he
it like
said
that.
he'll still do
I'll
it.
take it like
Okay.
that.
He
They
said
had
he'll
to
still do
But
it.
like I said, some years we're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to, baby.
They had to get Porter.
Baby, you know I love you.
You had to get by here tonight.
Oh,
No.
she beautiful
Oh,
either
that's
way.
right.
So.
Baby, you know I love you,
I
but
was a not fan.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I
am
was a
too.
not
Yeah.
fan. Look,
loving basketball, I wanted to play every girl.
You was gonna be loose.
I did. I was gonna lose.
All right, so
Get
who
my
we
feel
got?
on.
Double
Who
or
we got
nothing.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Kim?
That is Kim Kardashian.
Or Kylie?
No, I think that's Kim.
That don't look like Kim.
Can we make that just a little bit?
That's Kim.
That's Kim?
Yeah,
He'll
she don't
get it.
even wear her hair
Sorry.
like that.
Look, side eye.
He'll get it. We know why. Just move on to the next one.
Huh?
That's Kim.
Yeah, that's
Kim K?
Yeah.
What'd you say,
Oh yeah,
Amanda?
yeah, Kim. That ever since the Ray J. No, but
You don't
she
even care,
she
huh?
probably about second to Maya.
You don't even.
Really?
Yeah, Kim fine.
That's too high.
That
Kim.
is high.
You about
Fall
to get
out
judged like hell.
Kim fine. I don't care what y'all say. Kim
I
fine.
love
Okay.
Kim. Ain't no argument over here
You
with
get
that.
that too?
I love her. I love her. Her and Kylie.
I question her judgment.
Who Kim?
Yeah.
Well, I ain't worried about judgment. I'm just.
She ain't got no.
I am
Well,
him
you,
over here.
Dang, you over here getting judged.
Why?
That was probably one of the ones you were supposed to say no.
No, I can't say no. Kim.
I mean, you could have said yes, but to say that you're behind Maya.
Yeah,
Yeah,
say
yeah.
number 2.
Kim was
Number
Kim
two.
fine. Kim
Nah.
Ooh.
Roll
Okay.
that
I mean,
downhill a
you
little
know,
bit.
celebrities and stuff. You know, she up there for me.
Okay.
Who was the last one we got?
Go.
Of course.
No question.
Yeah.
Look how he rubbed the mic around.
But y'all didn't choose not one dark skinned person for him.
Well, we
I
already
know.
We already, yeah. Why you
I mean,
tripping?
if I had to
But
put
that
my feet
would have
up
been
there-
if you
We-
would have put
no,
like
no,
Tika
no.
up there, someone's beautiful and dark skinned.
Who is
That-
Tika?
Tika Sumter. Of course, you wouldn't
Oh
know
my
who
God.
Tika.
I don't
I
know
know
who that
any
is.
I'm gonna be honest
dark-skinned
with you. It's a lot of
actresses.
names y'all can say. I don't watch TV. I watch sports and that's it.
Nick, can you bring up one Tika something real quick, just so you can see who that is?
Beautiful.
She played in Ride Along. That was Kevin Hart girl.
She
in
played
Ride Along.
Michelle
hell
Obama
yeah, she
as
can
well.
get it. Yeah.
I
know who that is.
I mean, yeah.
So what about Michelle Obama?
She could get
You
it.
had to think
No,
about
no,
that.
no. She said it to be PC.
No, she could get it, but that's about it.
That's
Oh,
it.
she could get it.
Yeah, I wouldn't make
You wasn't main up Michelle.
No, Michelle ain't that fine.
Blasphemy.
Oh,
Y'all
no,
going
man.
by her status.
No,
You know
reading
what?
over here.
Nah, we going by a
What do you
woman
think about,
who can
what
put
do
you in the
think
White
about
House.
Portia from Atlanta Housewives, because she is beautiful.
I told you I don't watch TV. You got
Portia,
I don't know
she
what
does
she
the
look like.
radio, the morning
Who is
show
that?
with.
Oh, you know,
Ricky
my sister
Smiley?
was telling me about her yesterday. Yeah,
Who's that?
yeah. She
Isn't
fine
she
too.
beautiful?
I
Oh,
like
there's
that.
Tika.
Tika something.
Okay, yeah, I know her. Yeah.
And I was talking about Portia Williams
what's your
from the
answer
Atlanta
about Tika?
Housewives.
Yeah, I take Tika.
You'll
She
take
don't look
her.
that
You
dark
made her
to
up
me.
though.
She got a beautiful smile.
Not with that picture.
Really?
Wow.
No, that picture went.
And that went in there and found a good one too. It wasn't like the ones that
Yeah, that was a
maybe
good
find
one.
it.
yeah,
thought you said
yeah.
she
For
was
same,
on,
he'll find some jacked up
She
pictures.
was,
of
what's
her.
his name? Wife on
There was Ice Cube's sister on Ride Along,
Yeah.
and Kevin Hart's
Same
fiance.
chick. Yeah, you
They
just
don't look like the same one I.
Look.
Because she had curly,
Every
she
picture
had
don't
on the curly
explain
hair
everything.
and on that video.
That's her.
Dang, man.
hey.
Not on that picture. Not from this picture.
You had to put some curly hair for him to like.
No.
She got a little more
No, no,
exotic.
Can you pull up Portia Williams
You was doing
so he can
good,
see
man.
her?
Who is
I
that?
think pretty
Hey
please.
man, I like what I
From
like.
Atlanta
I
Housewives.
don't-
And then
if
she
it's
was
a
married
reality
to
show like
Cordell
that,
Stewart,
I
and
don't-
he
I
filed
don't.
for divorce and
No,
I know it's
I
Cordell
remember
Stewart
Portia
is,
now
but I
that
don't
you
know
say
who
it.
his
I
or
wife
remember
called
is.
him
who she
apart
is.
with a man. He's the NFL football player.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I know who he is, but I don't.
Oh,
Yeah, I
remember
don't
her?
if it's reality shows, it ain't.
Yeah, and
coming
she's
on
like
my house.
naturally shapely. She's really pretty.
She,
She's really
She pretty. I remember her.
But I mean, when I say thicker than a
Than
A
a
whole
what?
bowl of
snicker.
grits with peanut butter, she is super.
They're thicker than what?
A bowl of grits
cold.
with peanut butter. That's thick because you can't stir it.
Man, that's
Or
southern right there.
some of that Delta syrup.
That's southern right there, boy.
Oh, she's still stuck on Tika.
already. Oh,
Oh, I already said she can get it. I already
you,
said she
But
would
he
get
wouldn't
it.
wife
wouldn't man
her.
up. That
Not from that last picture. Not from
You
that
wouldn't
last
wife her?
one. No.
He wasn't wifer. She-
Oh my God. I know I'm country.
Hey, y'all hilarious, man. Hey, so look, you know what? Portia was cool until she said that she thought the Underground Railroad was.
Underneath the church.
Well, you all knew she was ditzy. Like, she's
she-
blondish.
is she?
She's very ditzy.
I don't like dumb girls. I'm sorry.
All the way on that.
Nah.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
she is.
Yeah,
Can't do that.
yeah, I definitely take her.
She is gorgeous.
That smile.
I remember
fake,
seeing her
though.
yesterday.
She is
Yesterday, my
so
sister
pretty.
was watching, and I was like, "Who?" She said something about Portia. And I remember her pointing her out. Now that you mentioned it,
Absolutely.
yeah, I saw her on the
Oh,
show.
that's-
So,
She's
Back
gorgeous.
in my young days, I used to have a crush on Kenya Moore.
so
More?
It's pretty.
Miss
It's
Bozak
beautiful.
Yeah.
from
Kenya,
Martin.
I don't like Kenya.
You remember when she was on
can't
Martin
stand
when
her.
she had on that dress?
Nah, Kenya.
Oh yeah, she was busting out of that dress.
When they
Miss
went to go play
Bozak.
pool or something, right?
Nuh-uh, she was Mrs. Bozak. Her husband was that light skinned guy, and she had on
Yeah.
that tight
I thought they went to
pleather
go play pool.
blue dress
that
or
was-
something.
that was-
They went out to eat, and
went
Martin
out.
kept looking at her boobs.
Okay.
Remember?
Yeah.
He
Because
kept
everything
saying
was
stuffed
busting
breast.
out. Yeah.
It's like stuffed breast.
I gotta watch that one. I remember that one.
Funny, that's a classic.
remember that
Man, it
one.
was
Yeah,
too
that was
funny.
a funny one.
I gotta go watch that one.
Hey, so look,
Ask
real quick, I want
Fontaine.
to talk about some single parent dating. We got a couple
Oh man,
parents in this thing right now.
that's tough.
So at what point do you allow your kid to meet somebody that you're dating?
I don't
talking
think
to the
there's
women?
no set
Whoever
time
got
frame.
kids.
So first, who all have kids?
I have
and
a
single?
kid.
Okay.
Well,
just
I had
you
kids
two?
and I was single, so
Okay. Yeah. So I don't think there's a set time frame because if you do it too late, then what if the kid doesn't like them? Then if you do it too early, then it's
Baby
like,
said,
oh
"Look,
darn,
my
why
mama taught me
introduce you?
up in
Right.
Listen,
Like,
like-
Richard got
Yeah, Kirsten had
a trigger
eyes.
right at that point.
Yeah.
Right.
all right, hold on now.
So I don't think there's a real right or wrong to it.
What about you, man?
Well, see, me, if I'm talking to someone, anybody I introduce as a friend to my son, and that's it. Now, if he's smart enough to say, "Oh, is that your friend?" I'll be like, "Yeah, just a friend." And if I'm feeling somebody, then I let him know. I explain it to him. I explain it to him more. But if I'm just bringing, I just say this is a friend. Because I can, just let him know it doesn't have to be a male. It'll always be a friend. It'll be female. It can be friend. So I explain it to him. If I'm really feeling somebody, though, he'll know.
I don't know. When I was single and I had kids, I don't think I introduced them. I honestly don't, because my mindset wasn't I'm looking for long term. My mindset was, I didn't want to go through the experience that I had went through ever again. So you're not going to be around my kids for long, so why should I introduce you?
I mean, but they didn't see him.
Nah.
Oh, okay. So you like had them in the room and like.
Nah, it was. They hang out with Fontaine and and if you
Straight
did
up.
meet him, you was babysitter or something.
Straight up. 710 in Slickville. Who we got on the line?
Hi, Jason. So my question is, how do you feel about single grandmothers dating? And then how do they introduce their significant to their grandchildren or grandnephews?
Hey, look, I will tell you this.
Watch out now.
I'll tell you
Watch out
this.
now.
If it turn your radio down or your screen
Oh, okay.
down. It's my what's up, Aunt Jean? I will tell you this. If I didn't like him, if he had shifty eyes, or if he wore Easter suits all the time, I probably wouldn't like him. And so he would have to be coached up correctly. And so
So how do you get the courage to do it if you know that you're going to come like that?
well.
Courage to do.
Right. Who don't
mean,
you
you-
The
like?
courage to
that she trying to bring
introduce
around?
them if you know you're going to be that critical.
You gotta trust your judgment
Yeah,
and dudes.
absolutely. And
So I wasn't gonna bring anybody around that I didn't think that my family would accept like that. And I tell my brother the same thing. Like, if you don't think that your family's gonna accept them, it's usually a reason why.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, just the point of how do you break the ice?
Oh, hey,
Liquor.
this is
Something, yeah.
this is Luther.
Something chill like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Or something to
yeah.
have in common
Yeah,
that
if
you
you do a
like.
barbecue or something like that. I mean, when is the barbecue? Make sure you let me know.
Oh, I will.
So I can come
I'll bring
witness.
something.
I want to witness this.
Yeah,
Auntie.
you just let them know, hey, this is Luther or Eldridge or whatever his name is. You know, it's probably
Be
something.
all that.
And,
Rufus.
Right, right, be all that.
Cleophas. Okay.
Cleophas, nah, he
but
not
yeah,
ever
just-
cool.
it can't be. I mean, if you like him, then and he a good person, then I wouldn't worry about it at all.
I mean,
So you wouldn't worry about it.
No.
You
Okay.
trust your nephews and great nephews to do the right thing.
Absolutely, they're not gonna steer you wrong.
But well, not only that, you also got to think about something more. Like you're with this person, you're in love with this person. This person is
No, not love.
well. Then if you just can't be bringing anybody around, then that's you just can't. It's my friend. Right? You can't. No, he not cool. He can't come to the barbecue.
Well, how serious are you with this gentleman that you want to bring around your family?
No, I'm not. It's just breaking the ice. You know, how do you do it? You know, you stay away because you don't know if they're going to accept, or there's such a generation gap. You guys are so young, and I'm 63, but I want to date.
You know who does this shared dating?
Who?
Yeah, that guy, your brother.
Yeah, you got
your brother, my dad. They about
right
the same. They about the same. Y'all about the same age. He does his share dating, and he brought his share. I just had to see who was in the chat.
So I need to talk to him, huh?
He brought his share around. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's done. Okay. Well, thanks, guys. I'm enjoying the show. Thanks everybody.
All right. Good luck. Good luck with that.
Hey, thank you.
Don't bring him around though.
Don't bring him around.
Don't bring him around.
Okay.
No, bring him. No,
don't do that. Don't do that.
You grown.
If you think you want something with him and you bring him around.
Yeah.
She said she just having fun. Let her have fun. And
now, if he's just a little
Thanks.
little snack that you don't plan on, okay.
No.
No snacks.
You bringing them old ass snacks around. Okay. Little cinnamon candies.
Old ass snacks.
Now, if he makes you happy, bring him around.
Really?
Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah,
Hey man, y'all got problems. Thank you for the call though.
Thank you, AT.
Hey man, y'all crazy. So look, let me ask you this, because I this is probably gonna be a weird question because I don't have kids, so I don't know. But what usually happens first?
You want to keep that on?
Does hitting it happen first, or meeting the kid happen first?
What you mean, like? Well,
Hitting it.
Right.
That's how you're gonna determine if you're gonna
I'm not gonna meet them on Tuesday.
because most of the time I got my son with me anyway, so it's more than likely they would meet him first.
Oh, no.
Nah, you can't.
Not me.
Getting used to somebody.
Right.
No, it's not a. It's like I said, it's just a
the
friend.
chance of the likelihood of them getting some will happen more likely than them meeting my kid.
So you got a chance, fellas. You hear that?
Oh Lord.
Don't even gotta meet him yet.
I mean, you gotta meet the kid.
Goodness.
You gotta pretend
Girl, I
like
didn't even know you had kids.
you pretend like you like kids.
I wonder why you kept telling me to be quiet.
That's why I can't.
Y'all
come
won't
over
be in the
after
same
11
house
now.
either.
Oh,
Okay.
Hotel.
Nope.
Hey, look.
Well, damn. You sure about all this?
She's saying no to everything, fellas. She just
No, y'all-
pay attention to that.
Check me in the car.
Oh goodness.
No, mailman.
Hell, I don't know what else going.
At his place.
Oh, okay, well. Hey,
So you don't like?
Goodness.
I like hotels and foreign places.
I mean, I like
We-
hotel and
listen,
foreign
we
places
don't-
too. Once I know you're not a serial killer.
Well, that's why you go to foreign places. That way they don't know. You know
Now,
where
when
you
I say
live
meet
and
my
that.
kid, though, I don't mean like, just like, hey, this. It's just more like you'll see him, and I'll be like, oh, hey, it's my friend, and that's it. It's not like.
Yeah, you
Y'all
can't really
meet
pull that for kids nowadays because they're like, oh, like your other friend?
Yeah, put
Oh, yeah,
you on
kids,
blast.
they'll put you
Yeah.
Yes, quick.
Put your
I tell
business
my
out on
son.
the street. Well, nah.
They sure will.
But see, I ain't
Be different.
like I said, I'm on the drought anyway.
Maybe you should expand
Right.
your search.
Yeah.
Maybe you should expand your search.
Open it
Miss
up.
I
No.
didn't say I'm on a drought,
Miss
sir.
No.
Mailman, please go from aisle 7 to aisle 10. Just move around a little bit.
You know what
talking
aisle
about
7
it.
is? It's the exotic food.
No, it's not.
The ethnic food.
The Goyo.
2 comments
See,
from the
he
chat.
knows.
Hispanic.
One comment is y'all got to remember that Moby is a legit good guy.
Shout out to you.
That's what's up.
And there's
Okay.
another question that said, when was the last time Moby dated a sister?
I knew that. That ain't in the chat. I know where that one came from.
Yeah,
I know where that one came from.
That's in the.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
Inquiring
It's in
minds
another
want to
one.
know.
When what?
When was the last time you dated outside of aisle 7?
He's still waiting on Amanda to say
Shoot.
yes.
When that last time I dated? But
What's happening?
Ring the bell.
What's happening?
I need to get a bottle of liquor out of my purse real quick.
Oh,
Dang,
where's
you?
Y'all want some?
OG.
I got the little mini bottles.
Of what?
Are you serious? We got to drive home, girl.
What
I
airplane you
got
still
vodka. I
at?
have.
Wait, hey, so you got multiple bottles?
Yes, different flavors.
So you Delta? You stewardess?
So, mailman, answer the question.
I knew you were going to come back to that. I knew you were
Right,
coming
I
back
want to hear
to that.
the
I
answer.
tried to get you off. I really did, but
Dang, is that long?
It's that long for anybody. But let me see.
When the last time you introduced a friend that was,
Does mix count?
no. No, that's
Yes, it does.
no, we're talking about straight black.
I don't think that person meant
What's straight
make
black
that
nowadays?
sister.
Me,
You're not straight black.
I am.
No.
Me.
Because
It's been a while. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been a while. But I was in Florida. I was in Orlando.
I'm from Florida.
what part?
And you know,
West Palm Beach.
Boca Raton?
No,
No.
close. West Palm Beach.
I wasn't down that
Haiti.
part. I was more in Orlando, the tourist part.
Somebody in the chat said, "Damn."
It's the
Just-
truth though.
just take
Y'all been down there. I had explained it to y'all when I was there.
Florida's fine.
Where I was staying
Florida's
at.
fine.
Yeah, I didn't.
Where I was. Oh no, you wasn't there. That's right. You wasn't there.
Yeah, I've
When
been
I was
wasn't
staying there,
there.
you remember
I wasn't
that?
there.
I was like, I
mean
know.
that-
And everywhere we went, they were like, I was like, see, y'all see, this is why.
But we
And
did
they were
go
like-
to the mall though, and I seen
now West
several-
Palm is different.
Which mall did
But
y'all go
Orlando-
to?
West Palm is not
In
actually
Orlando.
that different.
I know.
Well,
Which mall
well,
in
I-
Orlando?
What mall was
Oh.
that?
Altamont Mall, Altamont Spring.
Oh, you were in Altamont.
Yeah, I was
No,
up
but
there.
there was some sisters there.
I'll be back there in June.
If
I
you would have went
said
to Church Street, then things
Church
would
Street.
a little
Yeah,
bit
Church-
You don't want to
different.
date no girl on
Okay,
Church
you
Street.
go to
Yeah.
OBT
Yeah.
around there, then
No, see, OBT, you don't want nothing but some crackheads.
what?
See?
You said?
Yeah,
There's a
you-
mall on OBT.
Yeah, Florida Mall, OBT. You don't want nothing but crackheads around OBT.
Oh, goodness.
See, she's
That's
trying to
those-
throw you down the road.
Yeah, you
Damn.
trying to take me down to Pound
Really?
Hills too.
No, you need to go over to Tampa. That's what you need to do.
I visited over there, but I ain't.
So-
Jason lost his hell right now.
Real quick, do you Yeah, I'm messing around down there because there's too much stuff that happens down in Florida that's bad. Anyway, do y'all let y'all baby mamas or baby daddy know when you started dating somebody new?
No.
Okay. Okay.
It ain't her business. Huh?
I mean, hey, my baby mama, she married now, so
So, because I heard that each person would like to know who's going to be around their child.
Exactly.
If
I was
it's
just gonna
serious.
say
Yeah.
that.
If it's serious.
So,
Yeah.
at some point, you would have to, hey, they're going to be around.
What's serious? Like,
But he said
just after
dating.
hitting
So if
it?
it's just
No, I don't
dating,
know. I don't
Just
That ain't
after
know.
serious.
hitting it?
But
That
if
ain't
they're going to be
serious, no.
around them, I mean, obviously, that's around them.
she'll find out if I put some pictures on Facebook.
Damn, y'all social
Not healthy
people.
communication there.
No, we good. We good though.
I
We real
think
good.
I agree. It's a business need to know. So just like in a workplace, people who have the business need to know. That's what
How
you
about
have.
the need to know is if you
Yeah,
dealing
no,
with
we
a
good,
crazy
though.
ass
We don't
baby
have no
mama or
problem.
baby daddy. That's need to know.
No, me and her, we good.
Nah, I know you good.
I
but-
think you wouldn't even have to ask that question because you will find out that you're dealing with a crazy baby.
Nah, I
mom.
just let people know up front. Yeah.
It
Come
was-
chill
baby
with
mama's
somebody,
crazy.
somebody outside the house.
Oh,
you got
talking
it
about,
there?
you talking about like if she got a crazy baby daddy, so
son.
let the guy know.
Up
Yeah,
top.
man.
Say, hey, look, I'm still dealing with some issues that I don't know if you really want to get involved. You
No, that doesn't apply to me.
Because it is some of those issues. Like, I remember back
Okay.
when I stayed in Little Rock, I was dating this girl who, her baby daddy never wanted to get the kids when she had a date. Like, ever. Like, it'd be his weekend.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, hey, so what's up? She's like, he ain't coming to get him. I'm like, hey, man. Abandon them kids. Don't worry about it.
Hell, ain't it 9 o'clock? Shouldn't they be in bed anyway?
We got me. Your mom, you stay with your mom. So look, you got a baby right there.
Oh, goodness.
She ain't gotta go out. But now, have you ever used your kids to get out of a date?
yes.
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 Why did you let it get to that point?
I use my homeboy.
Well,
Shout out
at
to
the
Eric.
moment I agreed to the date, probably I was forward. But when I started probably watching a movie or something on my couch, I was just like, you know what? I don't feel like going.
And then say you don't have a baby.
So I'm like, oh, my sitter just canceled on me.
Savage.
Yeah.
I've done it on a date.
Man, y'all
I've
right.
had some phone calls like,
I finished
hey,
the
you
day
know what?
first.
My son, he's not doing too well. I have to catch you later, you know?
Do you pay?
Hell yeah.
Okay, good.
I pay. But look, I teach my daughters this, and I think every woman should know this. You should always
Bring money.
have enough money to pay for your meal
And get home.
And get home.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Oh,
We finally
that's
agree
all.
on something.
Thought she was gonna say no to that too.
We
but-
do.
like,
No, we do.
No.
No.
No, we do.
Was it black guy, white guy? No. But yeah, man, it's I don't know. Your kids are your kids, man. They there for those situations. They there for you. To get you out of it.
That's what they're there
That's
for.
what they're there for.
Get you out of that. Oh, your name is Toya and you crazy?
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I don't do
My
that.
son got a basketball game at 12 o'clock at night. I got to go to. Bye.
Nah, I just finished the date.
So what was?
So you nice.
Yeah.
I just
You
finished
too
it. I
nice.
finished it.
He's still hoping for
You're going to be
something.
kidnapped one day.
No. You just finish it and slowly the text messages and call just slowly.
I'm gonna just get you this little Yoquito Taco Bell dog.
No, I don't want no dog. I want a Rottweiler if I want a dog. Give me a big dog.
What I miss, I'm in this thing. Shark is up in this thing. Hey, so what's the maximum amount of kids that a dude or a woman can have? That y'all-
2.
So 2, so it'd be a 3 situation.
It would be a 3 now.
Yeah.
I
I
never
think
thought
I'm with
about that.
I'm with the 2.
I think mine, you remember like last time I said it's the age. Mine's more, because if they're older, then it wouldn't really matter. But the age is the thing. So 2 or above.
2 years or older.
2 years or older.
Oh, you talking about age?
Yes.
No,
I don't
mean
think.
the number.
So you
You
of
know what I
talking
mean?
about
Like,
numbers,
I feel like I'm okay with.
So if he had 3 15
Girl.
I think
Stop
I
it.
think 3 might be. I think 3.
You go from 0 to instant 3? No.
I think 3 might be the max.
What if he had like 4 20-year-olds?
4 20-years. Who you dating? Steve Harvey?
Are they triplets?
No, he ain't triplets.
Oh.
They just 4.
He just-
So he was just out here just
and them
He
triplets.
was
Willy
slanging
dilly
it.
out
Yeah,
here.
He was slanging
What
it.
about the woman, though? I know women with.
2,
You know,
that's
she's
all I can roll
36
with.
Your
and
max
she got
is
a
2?
22.
That's all I can roll with, 2. From experience, that's all they 2.
It depends on. I think
And
it
it's
depends on your kids. 'Cause if you got Chucky,
Only
And
reason I
time
say that
consuming.
I
no
got
matter how old he is.
Yeah.
What's yours, Amanda?
Yeah, that look like.
Right.
Amanda like I don't have none of them
I don't,
munchkins.
no kids.
Do you date
no
men with
kids.
children?
No.
Yeah, I do. And actually, I was going to say I don't even know if I have a number because it was this Jamaican that I was with. But see, it didn't come out until after he
Jamaican.
had 14 children with 13 different
what?
women.
My
And I
man,
still
he was
stay-
dating
Ah,
White
he was
House.
putting you
You
on the
stuck
list.
with it? You stuck with him after you found out?
But it was
It
the
was too
relationship
late.
that he had with him. It was just like the women, they were like powerful women, like lawyers, and one of them was a cop, and they took care of the children. The way I looked at it is they I wouldn't have to take care of them. Like if
You
we
met a
were to
sniper.
get married, they wouldn't all be in our house or whatever. So
Was he on
Jamaican,
child
yeah.
support for 14 kids?
Nah, he probably had 14 jobs
didn't-
too.
they
Was he able to like take care of all of them?
he took care of them, yeah.
Nah,
And I mean,
Jamaica, they
nice,
really
nice
don't.
stuff. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like even his baby, the name brand stuff. We went to the mall. I went to fly out to Arizona to meet him, and we was at the mall. He's buying the baby like Burberry stuff, and he takes care of his kids.
That's crazy.
But I don't know. I mean, I never. And he always said, "Well, you'll never have to deal with them. Their mothers have them." So I don't know. That was my first experience with that, though. But almost every relationship I've been in, the man that's had kids is like it's no way out of it for me for some reason because I feel like everybody has children. Almost. So I just
our age.
I love children. I love children a lot. And I
She
want my
checked that
own.
one
So
off the list, Mo. She keep checking on
that
the
one
list,
is
though.
that's not a problem at all as long as your child is well behaved. I'm all for it and respectful.
And they'll definitely eat.
I don't mind.
You know.
Oh yeah.
I ain't with that one.
Oh yeah, they gonna eat. 'Cause I'm throwing got a couple of turkey necks, some neck bones, mac and cheese, some yam.
But you country.
Mac and
boy.
cheese.
But that's another thing. So if they're on child support for 4 kids, right, with 3 different baby moms.
Now, if they're an athlete and they can
Oh,
take
you
care of
see,
them
you
or
adding
something,
the athlete into it. What if they're not an athlete and they
still
have
normal?
4
Or is he
kids?
a normal
the
guy
lead
that's
fry
still-
guy at
At Benny's.
No.
See, here's the thing. So are you when you guys get married, are you filing jointly? Because guess what's going to happen?
Nope.
No, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that.
So you're always going to file separately.
I don't know. I was a single dad with 2 kids,
For a while.
so and I had my own. Still
To the
got my
18.
own.
Because when that modification comes,
Yep. Every 3 years.
it's coming after your money.
Nah, there ain't no modification. You
These
good.
girls are smart. I love it.
No, you can get a modification every 3 years.
No, I'm taking care of my family. They mine and
We're not talking about you. That's not your
saying,
life.
but everybody got
I know he's a
Why does it feel
like
everybody
his
got
life
dudes.
all the
Y'all just
time,
throwing
and
dudes
it's
under the
not.
bus all the damn time. Like dudes ain't shit. They ain't
No,
worth nothing.
we're not. We're saying
they got
I'm
3
saying
different
that's
baby
something
mamas.
to
They
consider.
It's so
men out there to take care of their
Right.
family.
Take it
So
so personal.
audience, what I'm saying is,
No.
Right.
it's things to consider if you date people who have multiple kids with multiple mothers, right? And then if you are the provider and say me, right? So say if I had I worked hard, I make a pretty good salary, right? And I have no kids, and then I take on you and your 4 kids. And then it's time for modification time. And some women have an alarm set every time. Boom, 3 years. Boom, boom, boom. And that goes for your joint salary. So now I'm kind of penalized because I decided to stick in with you, with your 4 kids and 3 baby moms.
That's love.
It's something to consider. Not saying it doesn't happen. It considers.
Chat room said, be like Yandy and don't marry him.
I was just thinking about her
Yandy
too.
did that. She did not marry him legally. She only married him spiritually.
You talking about Oprah and Stedman?
That's why Oprah will not marry him. See, you got to catch on. Thank you. High five.
My
in
only
the
thing
chat.
with that is
all for it,
people
not
with kids
married.
is just to make sure that they have time for me.
Yeah,
I
I think
always
the
push
time
that
is
because
the
I'm just
part.
like,
Yes.
you do have some dads that are just all, I mean, they can, I'm not going to say it's overboard because that's your child, your blood, but then at the same time, they don't make time for
No, not for dating.
And I'm like, why
Yeah.
do you even want to, you know, it's no point in that because you're not making any type of time. All your weekend, well, I got the kids, this weekend is my weekend.
Yeah.
And then it's not time for him or he doesn't feel like it's time for you to meet the kid yet. That's a red flag that, okay, Amanda, I'm not going to see you this weekend because I'm going to have my son all weekend. I'm not ready for you to meet him. It's stuff like that that
Also, y'all don't like when that happens.
irritates
Yeah.
me with that.
It just makes it complicated.
it makes it too complicated.
Yes, it does.
How would you feel a certain way if you, like, if he met your kids, but you had never met his?
Yeah.
Yes. I would wonder why.
What?
I feel like that's a discussion before that even happens.
But hey, yeah, I don't just know yet.
Then I don't. I just don't know yet. Then
You got some ways.
no, I think it's like it should be a community. Like, don't just pop the kid up on somebody.
What if it was like, yeah, I definitely don't. Like, he might not like how you deal with your kid, or your kid might be bad, and then it'd be like, yo, I just.
Then what? We need to have an adult conversation because
Feel
why
like
you
your
with
kid.
me or how are we gonna come to one accord if
Well,
you?
I mean, he hit it already. That's why.
Oh gosh.
Because it might be a thing where like it could be a thing where like one of the parents chastise their children and the other one don't agree with that or something.
Or one parent doesn't chastise their child
Yeah.
that desperately needs it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can't stand no bad.
Me either. Ooh.
Man, that will break up
Yeah.
a relationship.
Yeah, me too. Totally.
Look, let's move on over to the workplace real quick before we get to things not to say after sex. I know it got hot for you earlier.
Yeah, it was early.
Like, you was there.
No,
you did a lot of work getting out.
physically, no, I ain't.
Nah,
I'm never on the hot seat because I have nothing to hide.
Hey, so like I said, number to call in if you got any more questions. 478-569-6474. Dating in the workplace. Have you ever dated anybody that you've worked with?
I have one time.
Yeah.
How did that work out for you?
Not so good.
Dang.
I make it a point not to date in the workplace now.
So what happened with that? We're gonna just start here.
Let's see. College for me, and luckily it was just college, not adulthood, really. When we broke up, no, actually, he was dating somebody else who worked with us too. So it all ended bad, you know. Yeah, it didn't go well at all at work.
I will not do it. I think
But have you?
I have.
What happened with it?
It just fizzled out. It was still under wraps. But it's going forward, I wouldn't do it because the higher you go up, you don't want that link to your name and saying that's why you got promoted or that's why you're in the position you're in because you dated this person. So I just
You could always date down.
to just
That
make
even look, that would even look worse on her too. That would look worse.
yeah. To make it easier.
Be the reason why he got promoted. I'm just saying.
Will you stop it? just make it easier. You just, what's the saying? My mom always says it. She says, you don't shit where you eat. So I don't like shit, and I like to eat. So I'm not shitting where I'm eating.
I heard that. What about y'all too?
Oh yeah.
Eric told me to turn my mic off.
Let me see if where that's at.
Nah, that was a message. Yeah, I have.
Oh, as a
Yeah, it's a mailman.
I wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't gonna put that part out there.
Not here, but I have. Yeah, it wasn't no problem. I never had a problem though.
So you getting your poetic justice.
So you
on
would
it.
continue doing it?
Yeah, if it works out, I am. Yeah.
So there's no problem, right?
No, for me.
They was both on the ride. It's all good.
Nah, if it don't work, it don't work. If it do, it do.
You know how you get to.
I mean, unless
to the
it's like
same block.
forbidden, right?
Well, I mean,
Or if there's a conflict of interest.
as long as you don't get nothing on the mail, you should be straight.
Okay, so hold on. Are you a real mailman?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not to laugh, but just because I just got that.
You just got that?
I just got that.
Yeah, I follow him, so.
Yeah.
But I thought you knew from the last time.
No.
I did not know that.
That's like
the hell?
Yeah,
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You got some good
16
benefits.
years. Nah, I ain't mine.
Oh, that's amazing.
No, the post office, they got some great benefits. They just rude as all, but
Dang.
they have some good benefits.
Man, I don't know why everybody come on here taking shots at mailmen. Like
They don't like the mailman. I don't know why. We are good people. If you come out and talk to us, we'll do anything for you.
They be like, next.
Well, you can't just come up there while they're in the middle of. Oh, you talking about the clerk?
She's
In the
talking
post
about
office.
the actual.
Yeah.
He's not there.
No, I'm not the clerk.
Nah, he
I'm
be out
outside.
there.
I'm out there dropping
Yeah.
packages.
He do special
Open your
deliveries
door.
at
I
the
got a
door.
package.
So, I'm so curious.
Amazon.
So,
Look,
yeah.
Duval dropping dick.
so you ever had to carry the package inside the house?
Yeah, I done seen. Yeah, I done carried packages in the house. I done seen people open their robes and all that.
What? Really?
Really?
Women like that.
Can we do a whole
But I'm not
segment
gonna.
on
I ain't gonna go into too much detail because some of that stuff we can't really.
Plus, you want to
ain't
do your
supposed to-
job.
Oh, you're not supposed to do
Some.
it.
Yeah.
How about that? That's an off-air conversation.
Yeah, that's definitely off air.
Sorry, USPS.
Yes, we don't lose
No,
some
I ain't.
benefits.
I'm alright.
Right.
He does
time in,
deliver.
Yes, dropping them
He
packages.
delivers the mail.
Rain,
He
sleet,
deliver-
or
or
snow.
snow.
Get it there.
Delivers some
you,
packages.
Damn right.
Dang.
Yeah,
you
no, we
ain't
ain't
party.
off the hook.
You thought we were done?
We ain't off the hook. We still about to, we about to crush out here in a minute. Go ahead.
I don't think so. Do the owner's son count?
You was really trying to get that promotion.
Okay.
Don't tell your daddy.
Did he work there?
Yeah, corporate.
Yeah,
So that counts.
Yeah, that
Okay.
count.
Okay.
That count. Did you get
Two
a
of 'em?
raise?
Did you get a leg up?
You got both.
No. No. I would have to explain it. Okay, so one of them
One of them.
was he was absolutely gorgeous. Like he was definitely my type. He was the buff, and they were Cuban. So they were from Miami, Florida. But he was my type, the rip, stay in the gym, look nice, super tall. The other one was just sweet to me. He would bring me lunch every day, and then we started going out dating, but it was nothing sexual between him. But
Were
he
they
was-
brothers?
Yes.
Oh wow, and they didn't talk
It's
to each other.
interesting.
Yeah, his mom. Yeah,
Ring
the
the bell.
owner with their mom.
That would never
she-
happen with me and Julie.
She had like
Yeah,
9
pimping.
kids, so they weren't a close knit family where they just sit up there and
Okay.
talk about what. But both of them, I mean, it had nothing because so the one that I liked, I didn't know that he liked me until he was just like, I like black women, and he was like, I'm crazy. He said, you don't be seeing me watching you at work when you be, because I ran the company,
Getting this
so I didn't know until both of them actually told me, but I had a sexual relationship with one of them, but not the other. It was like one of them I went to eat and stuff with him like all the time.
So
And the
you
other
use
one,
him for
We talked about
emotional
that last
support.
dated,
Yeah.
but we were, we had sex too. So,
He said,
but no, I was not having sex with
You
both.
did not today. I really like you. I was watching you. I was really watching you across the office, and you did not know that I
So all
really
y'all
like you.
guys out there buying lunch, you better remember somebody back there. Somebody back there eating lunch.
Somebody out there getting their snack on. Yeah.
I say snacking.
Huh?
I like snacks.
I'm sure you do.
I like the snack.
Oh, watch out, Rick.
Hey, yeah. Look.
That's good.
No. Oh my gosh, y'all a mess.
Chat room said, I don't know how that happened. Highly unacceptable. But yeah, I can. Hey, look, if you were running a business with your mate, who would be in charge?
Depending on what type of
Yeah.
business
Yeah.
it was. 'Cause
And
if your
who was
girl
the
got
most-
a boutique, then he would probably want her to do it, but he would be on the back end handling the numbers. Or
Yeah.
either
I
she
actually
would.
would want to handle the operation.
Yeah.
Well, if I met someone
Yeah.
who was capable of doing it, I would totally let them do it.
I like the partnership. Because some people are better at some things than others. Yeah.
Yeah, most
Typically,
times.
but if you find somebody who's a CFO, by all means, do it.
I told my wife we was gonna open up a strip club, and she was like, "I gotta see all the bitches before they come in."
Right.
See, I would have been
Right.
that. I would have been like the wife.
Best
Yes.
choices. What you talking about?
Yes, we're going to choose them.
Yeah.
She got your wife basically got to play Chicago on Players Club. She got to be Bernie Mac.
Watch out now.
Dance for me a little bit and bend it over me.
Right, that's
That's what your
audition.
wife was.
Right.
Tell her I'll join her and help him pick her.
Yeah.
I actually would too.
I would help.
Like,
So
yeah,
you got
the
to
finest
help.
cut.
You like going to strip club?
I love going to strip club.
I
And
do
I
too.
pay for
You do
it.
too?
If
Yeah.
I'm with somebody or like if my
Oh,
dude,
we gotta go.
if I'm dating somebody, I'll pay for my dude to get
Do you
a
tip?
lap dance. I'll be like, baby, look at
Right.
that one over there. She
Yeah,
fine. Look
we
at all that
tip.
ass. Yeah, I like that.
We get dances.
Yeah.
Actually, we get more dances than guys.
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
strip
yeah,
club.
they
And
want
I'm
to
a
give
great
y'all more
tipper.
dancing.
Yeah.
Me too.
It's
I
not
mean,
my money, but I'm
Yeah.
tipping
It's
well.
not your money. See, that's different.
They were ready to give women lap dance before they give a guy anyway.
Yeah, they do.
So there was this one time that I went to a strip club with a friend of ours, and it was me and my wife and him and his wife, and he was scared to look at the women.
Watch her go.
He just would not. I mean, he went. It was for my wife's birthday at the time, and so we went. And I walked in. I was like, "Shoot, this is my opportunity to just I can just look freely because it's here."
Right,
Your
right.
one and only.
And he was like, "Man, I just don't feel right, man. I feel like she watching me." And I was like, "She probably is watching
She probably
me.
is watching.
Because you acting weird, right? Like, just look, this is your chance. Like, you can go talk to girls to go dance on your woman. Like, it's okay in this situation. As long as you're not pulling out your phone and getting numbers. Fontaine. Just go ahead.
Damn.
You're calling everybody out.
Nobody
Nice.
watching.
It doesn't matter.
Damn.
She was there. So
Damn.
it's not like it wasn't no secret. Wasn't no secret. She was there.
Get it hot.
Mailman passed out. Let's revive.
Motherfucking digits.
I could.
He's shooting torpedoes on here.
Why can't I? Just knock him
No,
out.
but wow. So y'all wouldn't be mad if y'all dude was having a real good time in the strip club.
What do you mean a real good time?
See, here we go. Now,
I mean, there's a difference
like-
between having a good time
I want
and
to-
you having a real good time without me.
No.
no, with you.
You was there.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
it
Y'all
was like,
together.
all right, so I say a good time, like, I can have a good time, couple lap dances, slight precipitation. And my good time is different from, let's just say, Shark's good time.
Okay, sorry.
Sharky good time, he has such a good time, he make it rain, and it rain on dudes, like, it rain on other people, like, it's over the stage. Rain on them, like, he has a real good time at the club. Whereas, I mean, I'm not talking about, like, cheating or nothing like that, it's just like, yeah.
Right.
Everybody's having a
I mean, well, the money thing isn't a problem. I was actually talking about that today with a guy because I said my ex, I had to put him out in New Orleans because we went there, and at the time I wasn't exactly all the way comfortable with strip clubs yet. I wasn't at the stage of my life that I am now, and it's fun and stuff like that. But we went in there, you know, I paid for him to get a lap dance and everything like that. But you know, the girl's ass was like this, and he was, ooh. And I'm like, nigga, I'm leaving your motherfucking ass here in New Orleans. And I did it. I mean, we got to a big argument.
Too much. That's having a real good time.
Because you all them, ooh. And I'm like, I'm standing right there like, nigga.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Like you do. And I left him in New Orleans. I broke up with him and left him there.
So you probably had to, because if he did that with you right there.
Yeah, I just was like, oh my God. Like,
Yeah,
I can't believe. So it's limits, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, ain't no telling what would happen, you know, if he was
in the boom boom room
by himself. Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Somebody in the chat room said, "Yep, that's me."
Who said that?
Somebody in the chat room. But look, hold on. Yeah, we got to make sure we get this segment in before we get on up out of here. So we're gonna move over to things not to say after sex. This came right straight from the mailbag.
Man.
Okay.
And we didn't get to it. We tried to get to it when we had the stylists on last show, but they was a little nervous. But then at the end of the show, they was like, we are kind of curious about what that's all about. So go ahead and pop it off, Mel, man. Hey. Y'all can
everybody chime in. Everybody.
Okay.
Some of the things that you wouldn't say is finally. You don't want to say that after sex. You don't want to say check.
Checkmate.
Check. You don't want to say you just like your mama.
Oh.
Damn.
Goodness.
You don't want to say I just won $100 from my boy.
Oh no. This is horrible.
You don't want to say can I get a refund?
Dang, man.
Sometimes I
You
want to
might want to think it.
Sometimes
You do want to say that.
Sometimes I want to
Yeah.
say that.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Can I get that?
Can I get that back?
Damn, my boy wasn't lying.
Got it.
Well, see you next week.
Got him. Man, you got a lot of these.
Oh, yeah, I'm waiting on y'all to jump in.
Hey, man.
Douchebag.
I got a lot of them going there.
Hey, don't nobody want to hear where you learned that at?
Oh, yeah. That's something new.
I thought
You
you
got to
said.
explain that, too.
I thought you said this was your first time. I thought you said you never did that before.
Yeah, you got to explain
Man,
it.
but you be thinking the hell out of
And you
it.
got to explain it.
Yeah. Look, so chat room going. Your Uber outside.
Oh goodness.
Let me see. You better go before my girl get back.
Or your man. She said,
Yeah.
you go for my man.
Yeah.
Chat room. It was bad as he said.
Wait in the closet.
Are you done yet?
Oh, yeah. That's a bad one.
Was it in there? Did we do anything?
Oh,
Damn.
damn.
Cut through, Amanda.
Yeah.
Through.
Was it in there?
Sorry.
I don't remember.
Sorry.
Damn, it broke.
That's the word. That's fighting words.
Yeah.
That's right. That's fighting words.
What is that?
What is that?
I know what you mean.
He is crazy.
You fart?
That what that smell is?
Oh my goodness.
Right in my mouth. Damn.
Oh my.
I'm sorry, it's been a long time.
I heard that. Right? And now I'll be like, your Uber's outside.
Chat room said, thank you.
Right. That must be an inside.
Damn.
Almost better than my ex.
Oh, wow.
He's just rude.
You are on birth control, right?
Yeah, they do say that.
They
after
do
the
say
fact.
that.
Or after the fact, you want to
Right.
ask?
Yeah, that's too late.
Got that plan B right over here for you.
Already? You got it prepared?
Hey.
come in and get that.
Wow.
Go make me a sandwich.
Somebody said, "Go make me some tacos." Get that Jody.
Jody.
Thank God that's over.
Oh. Be thinking it.
How about those Dodgers?
Damn.
Man, you ain't do nothing. Somebody started bringing up baseball.
Okay.
I forgot to take my pill.
Shit.
See there.
Not the guy, of course.
Yeah.
They got one for the guy now.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
What? Huh?
Yeah, they supposed to be coming out with birth control for dudes.
For guys?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that after the
Dudes
show.
ain't gonna take it, though. They're like, yeah, I'm on
I'm
on my pill.
Right, I wouldn't trust the guy. I wouldn't trust the guy at all. I missed it this month.
Yeah, the guy would say, "Oh,
shit.
I ain't
I
take
missed
my
my
pill this
pill."
week." Oh well. Oh, you finished? You don't want to hear that.
I think that.
At all. Really? When last time y'all thought that? Ooh.
They got silent.
Recently
say?
for me.
Ooh.
What?
When the last time y'all thought?
What, are you done?
Yeah.
Mad at the world.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, like, are you finished?
I said
Mine
that,
was like,
didn't I?
are you finished already?
He's saying when the last time y'all
What he
thought
say
that.
is just
That's
too
why I'm
good.
saying that's what I thought. Are you finished
I
already?
hear you, Dino.
It's just too good. I don't know.
That's about all I got wrote on
I think that's so selfish. How dare you?
that. You don't want to hear, damn, I won.
Hey, that was. You remember we was he was talking about. I was on the show with the other panel, and the girl was like, it was 2 years, and the dude didn't last. The dude would never last like
Over
longer
2
than like 2 minutes.
And she stayed with him.
She stayed with it. Oh, can you hurry up? Came through the chat. Are we there yet? Beast mode and got him. It was all in the chat room. But yeah. So y'all, is that a deal breaker? Would that end it? Like
But
if y'all really
I
like
don't
the
know
dude and he
if-
checked all the
Would
boxes.
she be able to get an orgasm in 2 minutes? So would that mean that she never gets an orgasm with him?
Maybe not like that.
Yeah,
So he was doing other things, but when he
Yeah, he might
penetrated
have been the
then he
snacking
just-
king.
yeah, he was down there.
Maybe that's what he would have to
Lunchbox.
do other stuff.
But yeah, every time he was like, ah.
So disappointing.
That would be.
Goodness.
Y'all would stop 2 years, 2 whole years.
I just wonder if she felt satisfied. Because that's what, if she felt satisfied, then yeah.
She said she loved him.
I mean, was she sexually satisfied?
She said she loved him.
You didn't answer my question.
She probably like,
She
baby, I'm
ain't with
finna
him
go
no
on.
more. That's your answer. She ain't with him.
Yeah.
So she's not with him anymore, right?
No.
Oh no.
Okay.
She wasn't
he
sexually
been
satisfied.
She wasn't satisfied.
She probably went to the bathroom
went
like, I'm
like
gonna
Tyrone.
wash up.
She was cheating.
She probably went to the bathroom.
Every time. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Baby, when you come home, you get some Duracell?
Speaking
12
of, if y'all went to visit a dude and he had one of those little
dolls?
fake dolls,
What the new one?
yeah, like
new one
new
looked
one?
like
the new
kinda-
one, or even just the
That new was
just
a
the
baddie
butt.
though. But no,
New
I
one-
wouldn't.
New one be like, hey, you got to excuse Shamika over here.
But y'all be like, this ain't gonna work.
No, that'd be turned off.
She was
Yeah.
in the flow,
Have you turned off?
Yeah. That's weird.
I think that's
Because
desperate.
it's the whole body, or what
I
if
think
it was
it's
just the-
desperate.
what if it's just
It's
the
the
butt?
whole the butt.
Yeah.
What they going from behind?
No, it's
So
just
what?
no, it's
It's just
one
a-
where it's
It's
just
a,
like
it's a
the-
black.
It's
lady.
one way it's
Put it
almost like the
that.
butt, like you're doing it doggy style, but just the butt, and
It's
he
not
can
a
take
hose.
it in.
Yeah.
So which hole is he going into?
It could be either one of them.
Oh,
Both
they got
of them
both
open.
on
Yeah,
there.
they got a whole.
So, fellas, the answers to that question is
wolf.
no.
Hey, make sure you hide that good.
I would have so many questions.
Right.
You see you hide that good. I mean,
Yeah, me too, because that means your sexual appetite. Either you can't control yourself, you're a nymph, or that would bother me too mentally. I'd
or
be
he
like,
just
what the fuck
didn't
you
want
got
to,
going on?
or if he just didn't want to be out in the streets like that.
Yeah, that's
I mean, Atlanta different for that.
Yeah.
You know,
No, that was still.
But then he
bothering me.
penetrating the booty.
Yeah,
he ain't necessarily have to be the butt.
That's the only thing she cares
I wanted to see her response to her.
The booty?
She don't give a damn about the booty. She didn't want to know, was it the booty? I don't care about you having a little ass in the room.
You can add something to that list. Wrong hole.
Yeah, right. Intentional.
That's so intentional.
Right.
You knew what hole you was going in. Attempted
Like
to.
it, though.
No.
We are. Your answer to everything is no.
It is not.
So one time when I was in college, I was watching Last Dragon. I was talking on the phone with this girl, and I was like, "Well, while we watching on the phone, we watch it together." I went over there and like Superman dove in her bed, hand went under her pillow, boom. It turned a little vibrator on, and I was like, "Oh." Oh.
Yeah, the guys are different. We see something like that. We like,
I want to like, yeah, I'm about to go back home. Like, y'all would be like, you got a whole butt up under your
Right.
Oh, I'm going home. I'm never coming to lose my number.
No, guys.
She would.
Yeah, she on some.
No, she gonna be like, wait,
boring type.
you got that on your pillow, but did you do it in the booty? That's the question.
They do the whole.
It's okay.
I would look at it. Let me see which one is enlarged.
This time a little bit more worn out.
I see how she left it though.
Why is this hole used more than this hole? Questions you must ask.
Things to make you say,
Right.
Wrong person.
Man.
You do it in the booty. That was your
So I did want to talk to y'all about this. So I know y'all heard. Did y'all hear about that lady that on the radio in DC, who her co-host ended up ambushing her on the radio?
The babysitter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all right. So the lady put out. It was like 3 hosts. It was 2 dudes and a woman, and the woman put out that she was looking for a babysitter or something like that, but the babysitter couldn't be too fine or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just because of whatever insecurity she might have had with her husband, or whatever she dealt with in the past, that she didn't want that level of woman in the house. And they had the girl come up there or call up there. She was in studio and confronted her on that on air. And the chick quit the show on live. She quit the show live just because it was bogus how they did it. But would y'all have an issue with, like, let's just say, if you y'all was in a relationship and a particular.
Yeah, already shaking their head.
You already know my answer.
So
yeah, most definitely. Cause that's like
she
dangling
gonna be
meat
an
in
old
front of your
Jamaican
man.
lady.
Why gotta be
she has to be an
old Jamaican
I
lady.
need a
that's
domestic
strict.
from Jamaica who
Yes.
speaks no English, and she is above 60 with no teeth and not remotely attractive.
No teeth.
No
huh?
teeth,
No
though.
teeth. No teeth. No teeth.
They love them no teeth. They love no teeth.
So she got 2 teeth in front that's gonna bite you. Right, it's gonna rub up against you. It's gonna rub up against that. It's not gonna feel
Yeah,
good.
they love the gummy action.
So let go back.
You got the 2 teeth.
They love the gummy
And
action.
one on the
fix
bottom.
it?
One on the bottom, so you can't get that good.
Yeah, so you get a good grip on it.
Yeah.
Fix it in and forget it.
The side now.
But yeah, I mean, I agree with it with what she was saying, because I watched the little video on it, and I know they apologized to her and stuff, but that was wrong how they brought the chick in there. She gave the girl props. To me, she did it in a respectful manner. The radio host, she said, "I'm giving you props. Like I told you, you're beautiful, but I don't want that around my husband. It's like dangling meat in front of him, because if they're at the house with the kids, alone." I mean, you just don't know. You might trust your husband to the fullest, but that don't mean you trust that female, and men get weak and things can happen. So why even put that temptation in the house?
It wouldn't be a need for her to be there if the husband was there, in which
No, I'm saying like you and your wife both work. You get home before your wife. The nanny is there with the kids. So, and you're there. The nanny is not leaving until the mommy gets there. You know, she's the one who prepared the dinner and all kind of stuff, get the kids together. But you're still along with her for that little fraction of time. Something can happen, and the nanny might be eyeing you or anything. You just never know with these chicks. They always want what you know. They would want what your wife got, so they would be looking at you
And throw it.
It's the same thing like with that movie with
I don't think nobody wants that decent or
Attractive,
nice or
yes.
attractive looking woman.
It's not that you feel threatened. You just don't. That's
Yeah,
setting
and
a
I don't
man
think
up
it's
for
an
failure to
insecurity
me. That's
either.
just setting them up to
Doesn't
me.
mean I'm insecure just because I
Yeah,
don't want
of
to
course
dangle
not.
temptation in front of my husband.
Right.
In my
Smart.
house.
That's you being
You stop
smart.
saying no
Yeah.
in the bedroom. You ain't got nothing to worry about.
Ooh, he take this.
No,
This-
that don't.
his
That
house. Lord.
yeah, that don't
That was
mean
real
nothing.
personal.
Because you can sex your man 12 times a day and he's still gonna
That was real personal.
have another appetite for something else.
Right.
So, yeah, it don't matter how much you give him head or how much you give him sex. That doesn't mean anything. A nigga can have sex with you 12 times a day and he'll still go out there and dib and dab. So that doesn't matter.
For real? You tried that?
That doesn't matter. I'm just saying, no, I mean, I don't have that problem, but my friends, you know, I've seen them go through that. And, I mean, you just have some men that have very strong sexual appetites. And it's just that
And I
his
think
chick
they're like
isn't
different
enough.
too. Sometimes you just want.
Yeah, they be,
different.
you know, they girlfriend
Why
might
do
be
you do
black,
the
but they
ride
might
motion,
be.
though?
She did like
I was saying, so like, different.
some
She said he might want something.
It's like, oh, look how she tends to my kids. Oh, look how she tends to me. That's her job. But it's not looked at that way. It's like, oh, she's tending to me. Oh, she's paying. And my wife comes home and she goes straight to the shower because she's just worked a 10-hour day.
Hold on.
So
I guess I can literally speak because I'm in that situation. I get home before my wife. I have a nanny, and I don't look at that lady. No way.
is she a young
Right.
titty
Probably
bopper?
not your type.
Titty bopper. I don't know.
Not titty
She's-
bopper.
He means like she a little young, you know what I'm saying? Like she's
She's younger
little
than us. Yeah,
model
but she-
chicks and stuff. Because the
but
chick
nah,
who was on
she-
air was this
She can
little,
get it.
was a
Nah,
baddie.
for Mo.
She can get it.
Yeah, I
For
saw
Mo.
it. I saw
Oh,
it.
you
What she
saw
look like,
her?
Dino? What she look like,
That
Dino?
would have been a rap.
She's Turkish.
Oh, so she
barely
like-
How
speaks
did y'all
English.
go about choosing her? It was you.
We had
and your wife?
interviews. Yeah,
I heard that.
Okay.
We had interviews. So for me, it was I get more aggravated about what she don't do, and she not doing what she's supposed to be doing. But I mean, it's like I never looked at it that way, regardless of how she looked. It's never been my train of thought. I mean, to me, my kids are first and foremost, and I wouldn't want to create a situation that I don't know what she could be saying to my kids, or so that's the forefront. But I mean,
Well, I would have to see this woman. 'cause
Tony
let's say
Braxton
for
ain't in my house
right,
either.
or
so
Bernice Burgos. Let's put her
I don't
as a
even know who
nanny
that
and
is,
see
but-
what happened.
Tony Braxton was watching the kids.
in the house.
You're right.
You see it, and I had to be in another area. I just be in another area.
Well, you shouldn't have to go
But
to
look-
just
Right.
get an old woman and call it a day.
Right.
But I'll
Yeah,
tell
but
you
old
this:
women, you don't want to
my wife is a
run
nanny.
them raggedy with all the kids, though.
Is she?
And kids
She
are
is.
hyper.
You said what?
My wife is a nanny.
Yeah, his wife is.
And yeah, there was one time she was at some people's house, and they had a newborn, so she would go over there so that they could sleep. And so I was just like, I think I was talking to her one day on the phone, and I heard his voice. He had came downstairs and asked her something like if it was cold or something down there or whatever.
Hey,
I
you
was
want
like,
me to bring you a blanket.
I thought you was nannying for these kids, and he was like, yeah, he about to go back upstairs. And I was like, if that nigga at home, man, you can come on back.
No,
Come
you
on
know
back,
what?
daddy,
See?
That's what you just said when I was trying to explain it to you, because I said, what if the nanny is there? That don't mean the daddy still want to fool with them kids just because he there. Them folk, they don't want to be
Both
bothered.
parents are still there. But
They
I was
don't
like,
want to be
hey,
bothered.
You can go back upstairs. Because she down there with the kids.
See,
you
it's
can go back upstairs.
exactly.
Saying the same
You're
thing,
just
but
saying
the
it
other
in
way.
reverse.
See, that's what I
Yes, you
feel.
are.
Yes, it is.
Yes, you are. It is.
How is that the same?
What's wrong with her being around the man?
Do you think he's going to be tempted
No, I
to
look
do
at it
something
like if they
inappropriate?
both at home and he gonna be down there.
So were you okay if the wife would have came down and said, "Hey, you're
I would have
cold"?
said the same thing. I'm like,
Okay.
what's she doing?
Oh.
She up and hanging out. Then she
You
could
don't need to do that.
come on.
No.
But some
get
people
nannies,
hire
so
people
no.
for nannies
Yes,
to
to get a
I
break.
want to get a break and you
Yes.
take care of them from when they first get home from school.
Chat room saying Vince nanny is sexy.
Who said that? Really?
Yeah.
Lord.
Eric,
that's what
you need
chat
a
room
pill, dog, or something. That's
man,
not it.
Chat room said
I ain't say she was all sexy, but she
Nah,
can get it.
she not.
Man, you know
She not
what?
that.
Cause she
What?
Turkish. That's
You
that's
gotta,
why.
you gotta forgive me. I'm
Y'all know why? It's cause she's Turkish.
I didn't
Nah,
even
he
know
said
what
it's
she
been
was.
a long time though.
It's been a while, man. You gotta,
Remember,
you gotta
he just-
forgive me,
He
man.
just said that. It's been a minute.
Sometimes my
He definitely
vision.
did say Tika can get it.
I did
You
say she can
barely
get it.
said she
He
can
said
get it.
Tika.
You didn't
No,
say
I
nothing.
said she can get it. I
She
said
said
she
she
wasn't
can
gonna, I
get
wasn't
it.
gonna man her
No,
up.
Man her up.
you barely. You was like,
No, the manning up part.
You
she
said
can
no to
get
every
it.
dude out there.
I mean, but let Turkish lady who can't speak no English,
No, she
Nah,
she
she
can.
wasn't, I wouldn't man her up either.
but
she
she
can get
ready. You ready to say she up there? She number 3 now, huh?
No, hell no. She ain't number
Damn,
3.
she just kicking you out.
She don't like my statements,
She
man.
said no to every statement today.
Oh, you know what? I got a question. This was because it was on Facebook. A friend of mine. She said she didn't like the term of women calling men daddy. Do y'all have a problem with that?
No, I love that term.
She
You be like, you say granddaddy.
All the time.
she be playing pop.
Well, see, look, I was telling her that, and she was talking about, it was just a post or whatever. She was saying how, and then all the guys come jumping in there to my, oh yeah, I wouldn't do that, and I wouldn't say it. I mean, I wouldn't want her to call me daddy, and that's incest and all that. And then, I mean, of course, I'm telling her.
You said incest.
Yeah. I'm telling her. I'm saying, these guys just want to.
I think it's cute with a Z.
Yeah.
Now, daddy.
No, with a who?
Zaddy.
Daddy is cute. It's like something
Zaddy?
cute about it.
It is cute.
Like,
It
hey,
is.
daddy. But to like,
I've
daddy,
never heard of
you
it.
hungry, daddy? You want something to drink, daddy? Like, then that's kind of like, that's
Only
kind
time
of
it's been
weird.
weird is
I don't
when
know,
they
'cause
say
he
it
could be
around
big
like
daddy,
their
he could be
dads
way
there.
just
But if you
say
like,
it.
hey, big daddy, but to like, daddy, I was gonna go fix some food. You want me to fix you some daddy? Okay, daddy, you want some? Like, it sounds
Yeah.
weird. But if you're like, hey, daddy, I like your outfit today, or not outfit. I know guys don't like outfit, but I like
Feel like you're fit or
your
something.
tie
Yeah.
today. You look real nice today, zaddy. That's cute.
Chat room said keep going.
Don't stop.
Somebody trying to polish one off.
So they try to polish one off.
Trying to polish one off with on the mic like
Oh,
I'm daddy.
They looked at the time. Yeah, 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes.
He like, yeah, baby, keep going, keep going.
10 more minutes. 10 more minutes.
Yeah. Cause she sure did it.
She did say zaddy.
Zaddy.
You gotta say it with some.
Then you got this little
You
cute
gotta
voice.
be
They nigga over there
sensual.
polishing
Yeah.
one off.
Yeah. It's
Right
zaddy.
when you ready to say, let's get off. Yeah.
Hey, you shoot your shot. Won't y'all hook the
They was,
fellas up, man?
look, they was sitting there watching like, ooh. He said again.
Oh my goodness. Too much.
Make my dinner daddy.
Oh, cheeks hurt.
10:59.
Y'all so gross.
Oh my god.
Woo, I can go to bed now.
You have to go to bed after that.
Oh, what? How to follow her?
Good tired.
What? Not Twitter.
It is rewinding the show Zaddy.
We don't repeat.
I'm gonna get a DM like, hey, make sure you put that clip on there. Put that clip on there. I'm gonna say that. Send that one directly to me.
Yeah, that was a good one, but yep, I don't have a problem with that at all. Loved it.
With the Z, yes.
I like zaddy.
Yeah, I've never heard Z.
And I think because I
I've
still
heard
call
it.
my father daddy. So it's kind of weird.
See, that's the only time it's been weird for me is when they call you that around their family, and you're like,
Oh yeah,
man.
That would be
that
weird.
Damn.
is. Your dad's over there for Thanksgiving,
Yes.
and then you sitting over there, and she like, daddy.
nah, not like
And both
that.
of them be like, huh?
Not like that. She said it in a more sexual way, and you like,
That is sexual.
no, your dad.
That is sexual.
I do like to do
Right.
funny cold stuff though in front of the family.
I know it's funny.
Yeah, when
They'll look
they
at
around,
laugh
they don't know
and
what
be
y'all
like,
talking about.
"Are
You
you
might do it
calling
like a
me
look.
zaddy?"
But
Like
like,
Yeah, I
snacking.
like that.
it's just a little funny stuff you do, and you be like, yeah, you know what I'm
like
talking
that,
about, don't you?
Baby, we gonna snack tonight.
Yeah. You say something funny like,
Yes.
pass some nuts. You know, at the dinner table, so then you look at her, you like, yeah.
I was like, it's about to happen.
You damn right, I'm dropping packages out tonight.
80%. 80%.
Shit. If I'm saying that in front of my folks, I'm 90, I'm 100%. She in there now. I'm in there now.
That's what I'm talking about. But look, man, this is about the end of this show, man. I appreciate you all for coming back. You know, these 2 hours always seem like it flies by.
It does.
Hey, y'all up in here. My thing talking about go to bed by 11:10 so you can get 6 hours of sleep. But I'm great. Have to let everybody go, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Tell everybody once again how they can follow you. I know some people will be like, don't slide that in my DM.
Right.
But go ahead.
Let's see. I'm on IG, Dr. PT3.
IG as well. Not really big on Twitter. I think actually I never tried it really. It's MBA_diva1913.
I'm on Instagram as Chanel5 with an S.
Yeah, if you want to know where all the latest food, if you want to know,
snacks that ain't even out yet.
So I will tell you, I got some time to talk about y'all. So right here, these two are the most travelingest people, and second, I got one other friend, Jazz, that was sitting right here. She's probably the most travelingest person that got a job that I've ever seen. I'm like, how do you run your business and you always in Paris or Amsterdam or something like that, unless you just posting old pictures. But next to that, these two right here, always somewhere, doing something. And then, if you want to know all the 2018 snacks, all the hold on, let me so we can see her face as I say these things.
Late night snacks too.
Yeah, she's probably going to get some Krispy Kreme. The light is on right now.
Oh my God, yes.
Along with
light glaze.
Some other things. Yeah, lightly glazed. This is the only person I've ever heard
A dozen light on the glaze.
ask for custom Krispy Kreme donuts.
You want the light glaze? You don't want the heavy? Come on, man.
Like, I've never seen anybody eat as much as she eats, and she still hold it all together. Oh, shout out to Jennifer Wells. Appreciate you for tuning in. Yes, we love that you are watching. Y'all hilarious is what she said.
Thank you.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it. Oh, yeah, and Moby, tell everybody how they can email you directly.
MOBEYDICK_2000@yahoo.com.
Y'all slide in his DMs like
Please. If you're Hispanic or light
Wow.
skinned, please. We don't want your feelings hurt.
Or
if
Mexican.
you are
Yes.
And you can reach her at
of
MBA.
of a darker complexion.
No. I like. Oh, wait.
Good for you.
Oh, and before we go, send us out of here with something, man. You said you was gonna.
Let me see.
You said you was gonna hit us with some stuff. Yeah, of course. You stay on the spot. Let's go.
He moves so he can get his notes
You
up.
know damn well where he was last night. It makes no sense. Every day you fight. Makes me so mad what he put you through. When I'm the only man that's made for you.
That's so
Thank you.
That was so wonderful.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, thank you all for tuning in. We will be back April 4th or 6th, somewhere around there, if I'm not mistaken. We will be back April 2nd. You know, day after Easter.
April Fool.
So, tune in there. We're going to bring another great show for you. Like I said, appreciate everybody for tuning in. We will catch you then. Until then, be safe out in these streets. We'll holler at you.
Peace. Deuce.
Playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.